Exactly as fast and moves like a ghost. Mighty Mouse quick, but he's no boast. The judge stands tall with his heavy head. Dirty Stash grins, he's got a plan. King slaps and slams like a thunderclap. Hook and press, hear the table snap. Through the fingers, grip so tight. Top row dreams in the heat of the fight. Through the fingers, hold your ground. The roar of the crowd, the only sound.
Okay, boys, we're live. Oh, ow, it hurts. It hurts. It just hurts. Can't even do it. Whoa.
Got 3 guys in the chat already.
Do we? Just like that, eh? We got Caveman Arm Wrestling. We got the Drew
Caveman
24, hey, brother, and Captain Hook. Yes. How's it going? My people. Oh, yeah, I got all pumped up. East versus West got me all pumped up. Went nuts on the workouts last night. And then really struggled to get through practice and the workouts today. And now I feel like I got hit by a truck. So, bunch of whiners up there. Oh, winners. Yeah, a bunch of winners. They said whiners. I'm like, hey, man, like, you're on me pretty quick. I
That
think.
too. That too.
Apparently, this is Jackson.
Is it Jackson? Oh, is that who Jackson is? Is Caveman?
Yeah.
Jackson Hickey.
You got the wolf.
Yeah, you can see him in the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
see,
Jack-
I can't
you
see
know
the
what?
picture. On mine, it's just a YouTube symbol because I'm looking at the chat through Restream.
Oh, okay.
No, that's right. That's right.
I see him. He's at a table or something pulling. Kind of see him. And then,
Trying to get that left arm a little stronger.
arm wrestling. Oh, there's a small possibility. I don't know if my wife will say yes, but for DeWolf, he's from the East Coast. There's a chance I might have a match with Sean Ross at the end of July in Nova Scotia. So, small chance of it. It's in the talks anyway. So we'll see.
Start eating lots of
Ryan's
fish.
not good with names and stuff and pictures and stuff.
Everything up there is
In person,
nostalgic.
he knows where you are.
Yeah, how do you know? I didn't know. I'm horrible. Yeah. Now I know, though. Now I'll never forget it. So don't worry, Jackson. I got you, brother. Gotcha. I'm here to take Kalen Bain both arms. Yes. I think you guys should do it again. Kalen's gotten really, really, really good, too. So I think, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I know Kalen's right is it's gotten really good.
I know. I'm going to be messaging Battlezone and telling them to give me the left arm belt match with Brent Bellamy.
It doesn't work that way. Yeah. You got to win the contender to go for the belt.
Who's the contender for my weight?
I don't know. I think Steph Haru's the champion, I think, for Battlezone. So,
How the frick am I supposed to beat him?
I don't know, but you go to Battlezone this year, win, and then you can get a match against Steph Haru, and I think you can beat him.
Steph Haru's nickname should be the Wolverine.
Yeah. I agree.
Wolverine in the comics is like shorter and stocky. Like literally, no, I'm not even kidding. Literally like Steph. And Steph's like invincible, so it's perfect. The Wolverine's invincible, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Brian versus Dustin Houghton next. Holy hell.
Yeah, you know what? It probably will happen.
Maybe Dylan first before Dustin. Dustin's kind of the next step above
But you
that.
want to know the weird thing is?
If Dustin does challenge you, though, I mean.
It's the weirdest thing. Well, yeah, because then it's a challenge, and I see it coming. And I actually think with my prep for Len, I'd rather pull Dustin. It sounds crazy, but I'm on the right arm. You got to remember the right arm. I already felt Dustin's hit, so I kind of know what it's about, right? I did get to pull him once, and I did slow it down pretty good. Like I was pretty scared. I wasn't really trying to beat him. I just wanted to see if I could stop his hit, and I slowed him
Yeah,
down.
Dustin's not the guy that's a one-trick pony, though. He does have multiple moves. Where Dylan is a little more one-dimensional.
He is, but Dylan reminds me of Byron a bit, and I don't like the static guys as much. I actually like the hitters because once I figure out the hit,
You like to have them kind of hit themselves out of position a bit, and then once you can,
a little
that
bit.
makes sense. That does make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it seems like I
Matt
do good
Wiggins is saying that his nickname is the Wolverine. That's crazy. It's a good nickname.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
It makes sense, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? As far as Alberta goes, I'm going to get challenged, right? And I'm going to have to pull somebody. But come on, it's been 1 week, man. Like, come on. Let me have the limelight for at least 3 weeks. Yeah.
Give him a month, and then bombard him with
Give him a
names.
month. Yeah.
And you know what? He doesn't have to accept a single super match on that right arm unless it's what? Who's number 3 right now? Len?
I don't know. Yeah. Len.
Len is the
Because
only one that
Josh,
can actually outright.
Brian,
Someone else has to
Len,
beat Len.
Dustin, and then I think Sean, because Sean pinned Dylan, right?
I don't know.
Or did Sean pin Dylan right hand and then Dylan pinned him back?
No, but
Is that what happened?
the top three was already locked in.
Yeah,
I'm not talking. It's number 5. This is number 5 spawn.
Yeah. We're talking number. Yeah.
Because Sean pinned Dylan right on, did he not?
I think I don't know. I don't know what happened last weekend. I know that provincials
Right or
Sean
left? He
pinned
pinned one
Dylan,
of them right or left.
but then lost to Dylan in fouls.
Okay, that's what happened. Okay, yeah, never mind.
So
I was gonna say I knew he pinned him, but then he might have lost after. So so
Yeah.
Sean and Dylan would be the top 5. That would be like Sean would be facing Dylan for number 5.
Yeah. And like, listen, I'm down. I'd like to pull Dustin next, but I want it on neutral ground, and I want to be able to just at least train for it. I don't want to
And
just
you know what?
just go boom, put my arm on the table.
I'll be right
you know
back.
what I mean?
Yeah,
I
there
think
was
I have
a.
a training camp for whoever it is.
Well, Buddy there was saying me versus Victor, and at the same time, I don't want to blatantly take a super match, knowing I'm going to get my ass kicked right now.
Yeah,
All
but
that-
if you take it if you say in 6 months I'm pulling Victor, and you just work and focus 100% on Victor, you could be competitive. Right? Like, that's the thing, too. You know, when we talk about matches, I mean, there's always this rush. Like, okay, let's do this guy, and let's pull 3 weeks from now. Well, how about no? How about that match sounds really good if I have a solid training camp, right? Solid training camp, I'll pull anybody, right?
No, but see, the thing is, I know, even with solid 6 months of training, I know it would be, it's not, I don't think it's close. I think it would be 90-10 for Victor. And if I'm going to be training hard, I don't want it to be for nothing.
Yeah, but see, I look at it that different, Cody. I've felt Victor, and I know his strength, and I know his technique. So I got him heavy favorite. You're right, even if you do train. But if you can get the strength gap, if you can build a strength gap of like a few percentage points, you could be in that match. And Victor did show at provincials that he gets tired, right? He lost to Hugh. Remember, he went to the B side, and he got kind of, and then he lost to Hugh in the final. That was.
And then, Buddy Carnivore was saying he wants to see a match with Dakota Shipton versus Jared Freeman.
Yeah. I got to go with my son-in-law on that one. I think Jared beats Dakota. But hard to say.
Just for him, I got a match with Dakota coming up on the 20th of this month. Right arm match.
Boom. Clifton Erickson. Hey, brother. I took second to Brent Rockers in Arizona. Good job, buddy. I know I was kind of watching. I'm just clicking in and out. Seeing you there. Yeah. Yeah. I
Hey,
think you could
Clifton.
beat. I think you could beat Rockers too in the right situation. I think that.
Yeah.
I think your side pressure could pin him. I do. Joe Nello, hey brother, at
I
BC.
don't know. Clifton's wish is happening. This arm's about to beat Dakota.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Um, I heard Dakota is feeling super strong. I don't know. Maybe. Don't know. I know he got whooped by Victor, but I don't know other than that. Know someone who pulled him this week and said he was night and day. Okay. Yeah. Well, he's got that. He's got. Yeah. He's got skills. Yeah. Um, Matt Wiggins says, I watched that, Clifton. Great job. Yeah, I was very tired. Yeah. Doesn't that suck? I was tired pulling fucking Len too, but I pulled it off. Yeah. Yeah, Clifton didn't even have me favorite in that match. Come on, Clifton. Fucking guy. I'd never root against you other than when you pull one of my teammates or someone close to us. Dakota is ridiculous right now. Okay. Yeah, ridiculously.
I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of dick riders.
There's a lot of, Dakota dick riders. Yeah, it's okay, though. He's worked hard. He's worked hard. Good for him. Yeah, Cody, I think, will destroy Dakota. I do think that. I think Cody's gonna have to. I don't know. I think honestly, Cody just is gonna destroy Dakota. I think the power gap's too big, but we'll see. Though you never know. I've said that too. And everybody said that Len was gonna beat me, right? Yeah. I just didn't know if your arm was ready yet. Oh, okay, Clifton. I'll let you off the hook, buddy. I was thinking of you when I went sideways. Yeah. Did you see that side pressure I gave him? Mind you, I had to give away he actually had really good, Len had really good planking. Like his cup was actually very good. And his hit was tough, right? Like tough to stop, especially when it feels like he's got to be early every day. It felt so fast. It had to be early, right?
Well, look at this. I'm even eating to beat him.
Yeah, that looks healthy. That looks healthy.
Steak,
Potato. I like
potatoes, and Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, the elbow felt good, Clifton. I went sideways and it didn't hurt at all. So I know if it did hurt, my instincts I wouldn't have been able to go sideways. So I was very happy. I was very happy for all the people that said that I probably wasn't going to win. I think it's a little bittersweet when that happens. I like being the underdog.
Someone said Cody went to go get his stream pizza. Apparently, I eat a pizza every time I do a stream.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
No, I don't.
No. I got mucho burrito. I got steak and chicken breast.
Jonelle, never seen a steak, potato, and Brussels sprout pizza before.
No, definitely not. Yeah. So Clifton, when's your next match, buddy? What do you got planned? I mean, placing second to Brent, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Yeah.
Did he pull in the EBW tournament?
No, he pulled at Arizona State. Yeah. Arizona State. Even though Clifton still sucks. Hey. Yeah. Nathan Muir in the house. Hey, buddy. Nathan, did you see my win? You seen my win, brother. I got a win. I'm back. Injury free. Back on the table. I can honestly say my injury is past, behind me now. No more injury. I feel pretty beat up though right now. I just started training again and I feel like an old man. So
If someone says, got any tips for Tim Lewis? On what?
well, he might be pulling Tim Lewis. So I would say if you're pulling Tim Lewis, if you can be really quick out the gates and top roll him to the pad, you could probably, if you top roll him and then transition to a press real quick, I think you can light him up 3-0. But if you get stopped by him, just be ready for a fucking war. That's what I say with Tim. Tim, you want to either get him out of the way right away, or just you better be ready for a fucking fight.
I want to know if Clifton got to get his revenge. Did you get to do it, Clifton?
Well, he plays
Did you pull
second
him?
to Brett Rogers.
Yeah, no, but he wanted to go and pull Jordan. Show Jordan it wasn't a fluke.
Oh, he would have destroyed Jordan. What do you mean? Jordan
yeah,
fucking bitched out, man, and said he had an injury. Then he pulled a week later. You know what I mean? Like, and not only that, Jordan got his ass handed to him.
Dude, he got demolished by fucking
Alan Ford fucking creamed him. And I knew it. I never had Jordan even close in that match. I had Alan Ford like 99% like smacking him.
Who's Cohen?
Cohen.
Nathan or Nathan something, whatever. It says
tell Cohen not to pull Tim Lewis yet. Laugh out loud. Okay. You don't think he's ready yet, Nathan?
who's Cohen?
I think they mean Codwin.
Oh no,
I
it's
think
just
that's guy's name
'cause,
Codwin, isn't it?
no, because
Ludke?
Cohen, Lud.
Am I saying his name wrong? Maybe it is Cohen Ludke.
It is. It's Cohen Lud.
Me,
Lud-
Codwin? I was making up a name.
Is that a Saskatchewan
Yeah,
guy?
it's Cohen Ludke. Yeah, it's the guy who won nationals last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fast.
At
Actually,
what weight?
he might be.
At
on
what
the-
weight?
What? I don't know.
It'd be 220. I mean,
No,
no.
Let me see.
he did not
That's
win
not saying
220
the weight.
nationals last year.
Or maybe it
That
was
was-
90.
He won. Yeah, he's a two-time Canadian national champ. So whatever. I don't know which one. They're not saying here his weight.
Yeah, we all.
Yeah, whoever's
know.
in the chat would know. Whoever's in the chat would know. If he's pulling Tim Lewis, I'd say somewhere around there.
Because like
He's a
I
guy
know
that
it
pulls
was
you,
me,
super strong lefty.
right arm. It was me, Joe, and then fucking that old guy. Then on the left, it was Miles, Sergey, and a French guy.
See, what's this shit too? See, yeah, this. So Joe Nello says, yeah, we all knew Alan was going to beat Jordan. Jordan wouldn't take a match with someone I know because he said he had an injury. Then took a match 1 month later with Alan. Well, yeah, he pulled fucking Clifton.
Yeah.
Clifton spanked him, and then he forfeited out of the match. Said he had an injury, and then the next weekend pulled an event and won the whole event. So like this injury shit with Jordan it's starting to And did you notice too one other thing I seen yesterday? So Brandon Elsesser pulled yesterday, and you know what? Every time I see him lose, he complains about an injury. The second he gets pinned, he starts holding his arm, and this is the third time now I've seen him lose, and he's basically acted injured right after he got pinned the first time. Now it might be legitimate, but it's starting to get to be a trend lately with guys. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. I guess it's bugging me to watch it because it's almost like now I can be like, oh, yeah, he right away he's got an injury because he got pinned, right?
Well, maybe he just got an injury because he's a bitch.
That could be too. I always say, man, injury in an arm wrestling match should be an injury. Like when I injured my elbow, I heard it was like a zipper, and I felt it tear right across my elbow. It wasn't like I went, oh, my elbow hurt there, you know. I don't know. I just think it's disrespectful to your opponents when if it is faking. You know what I mean? Like if it's ego, the bicep is sore. I can't do nothing.
You know what I have to say? Out of this weekend, I know he's Canadian, and I know his dad's a legend, but I'm kind of glad Auden lost.
Listen, I watched that match, and I was actually a little upset during the match. So Jeremy pulled his heart out. He was all heart. You know what? Auden looked more technical in some ways. I mean, other than that desperation Kings move shit that he was doing when Jeremy got him. But I mean, Jeremy had to go through a lot, man. Jody was up there screaming again, and they were loud on the stage. What they were pulling, Jody and Devin were standing behind them on the stage, not far from the table. That would have been a lot of stress on Jeremy. You know what I mean? And then I seen Devin kind of interact with the ref between one round, and I was like, I didn't like that too much. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I was impressed with Jeremy for sure.
You know why I'm glad Jimmy Parker won? Is
Well, hard. He worked hard, man.
no, but see, the thing is, even in his career, like he didn't just get well known. He got well known, yes, of course, because he trains with Michael Todd. But he also has the skill to back it up. He's beaten I think he's came second at his nationals. He competes in tournaments all the time. He does like the local stuff, and he made it big in his own country before he started taking these big matches. Auden has done none of that. He hasn't pulled the provincials as far as I know.
Actually, since Auden guys started blowing, no, he pulled provincials. He's done provincials, but thing is
Not
ever
pro.
since he kind of blown up, he's not doing it anymore.
Yes, he did. He did provincials youth. I don't count any youth stuff. He has not pulled pro men's division.
No, hey, listen, I agree. It seems like Auden, they were like really scripted matches for a while, right? Like Korean Hulk and the Whisper and fucking the Whisper. I mean, there was a 60-pound weight gap in that match.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cohen, message me privately, and I'll give you some tips on Tim and like different lanes.
Yeah, it's probably best to do.
Yeah, but Auden needs to come back to Canada. He needs to pull in his provincials in the open division, men's open.
Yep.
And then doesn't matter where the fuck nationals is. 2027, it's going to be here in Black Falls,
Drew,
Canada.
Cody wasn't saying that Auden skipped the line because he didn't pull before. He was saying that it's different. We know guys that have pulled for 30 years, but they've never won a provincial. They've never gone to a national. They've never gone international. There is sort of a – it's not just a respect thing. It's a
learning curve.
It proves where your level is, though. So it's a lot harder to find matches for Auden because you don't really know where his level is. But if he had kind of a record of this is how he did against these guys at provincials, this is how he did at nationals, it makes it a lot easier to make matches and stuff. And it just makes a lot more sense when he's given these matches for people that don't really know, right?
I agree.
But the thing is, we all understand that it's not just how good you are at arm wrestling. It's your social media presence. More so the social media presence than the arm wrestling at this point, honestly. So
yeah,
it is what it is. There's tons of arm wrestlers that can beat tons of guys that you're watching, but there's also tons of arm wrestlers that are not entertaining whatsoever, right?
Hey, Captain Phil Cardy from...
I got nothing wrong with Auden pulling. I think he does a great job. I think it's smart of him to take every match he possibly can.
I think
totally, yeah.
I think you're on to
but
something.
when people look at it from a third perspective, you look at any other sport, you would be like, well, kind of weird. Because it is kind of weird, but at the same time, there are those people that do have the social media presence that do get boosted up. Look at Jake Paul in boxing. Jake Paul in boxing, he did it. I mean...
Oh yeah, but he also scripted, and some of that was paid off shit. So
people are pretty sure, yeah. But the main thing comes down to he's still a pretty good arm wrestler. He has been doing it most of his life. There's some good matches, and it's like it's about the entertainment more so than the level, right? You get a good match.
I'm sorry,
it doesn't have to be number one versus number two.
You said it, Zach. You said it. Without doing the tournaments and finding gauging, if we can't gauge where Auden is on a national level,
the community has no gauge for him.
Then how are we supposed to make matches? Auden's actually feeding himself to the wolves, is what he's doing, because he doesn't really know where he stacks up against some guys.
Totally. Nathan said he's also very good at the sport. Auden's actually very good at the sport. He has one move. He only has one move.
Auden's got a wicked top roll, but if he doesn't get it, you know what his biggest problem is? The second he feels he doesn't have full center table control, he drops down into that stupid fucking desperation move. and he's doing it premature, and he's giving the matches away. If he doesn't feel comfortable at center, Auden's very quick to start dropping his body down, and that's what Brad was doing for a long time. Brad Prinz, one of his biggest improvements is Brad started standing tall, and even if that happened, he would regain control.
Yeah, just to comment on some of these comments here.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree that
I'm behind. Sorry, guys.
No, I totally agree with all this stuff. Totally. The thing is, he's definitely not number 2 at the Ottawa High Hookers because he doesn't beat Pork Chop, right? Pork Chop's number 2, but I could see him being maybe number 3. Totally. Coach Ray said he went up to the Ottawa High Hookers and no one had anything for him except for Pork Chop. So I don't know what that says too much about the level at the Ottawa High Hookers day for day. There's probably members that are very good, but just on the random day, Ray might not have gotten the best poll of pollers.
You know what? Nathan corrected me.
Anything away? He's also right. I think Auden's really good. I think he's. If you watch him, he's open-minded, is great in arm wrestling. If you take chances, take risks, try everything, you're learning every time. You're taking in information, little pieces. A little piece you learn here, a little there. You might lose, but you got this helps me here. So I mean, I think Auden's going to get. And Joe Nello, I love super matches over tournaments. I agree with you 100%. But to test in the pool of more higher level pullers to see where you are,
where you're at,
you do need to go to like a state, provincial, or national, even if you can. It's very healthy to help you go further in the sport.
Sorry, but
I understand why Auden he doesn't want to lose to random people and have people post videos saying he sucks and all this stuff. That's obviously not. I understand that, but at the same time,
I don't think he sucks.
No. But people will see one video of someone they've never seen beat him and be like, "Oh, well, if Auden loses to this random," but that might be Jordan Weave he's pulling. You know what I mean? He may be pulling like Jordan Weave, and it's a different story, right?
That Auden's Kings thing, though, he does do it prematurely if he doesn't gain center, if he doesn't have full control at center. He said, "Man, I love the match. Auden only Kings moved in the 3rd and 4th round. I don't know what the fuck John and Travis were talking about in the commentary." Well, I watched the match too, Joe, and I noticed, he got that pin, 2nd round. He got that pin. It looked great. But the second that the next round that he didn't feel like he was in control, he did drop down. It was way too premature to go into a King's move when he did.
And there's a difference between being technically good and technically proficient. Auden's very technically good. There's a lot of times he makes the right movement, but he's not as proficient or strong enough to pull it off. But he does make the right choice a lot. Like you do see his IQ very high. Yeah, I wouldn't argue that at all. He's very high IQ, definitely. Yeah. I agree with Nathan totally.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. I don't believe that Auden deserves to be where he's at. I don't think he's done anything really to earn it. Anything at all.
The one coach,
But again, these days it only takes. Remember, we were talking to Robert Baxter and Dexter. They basically flat out said, "There's no route to East versus West. You need a social media presence." That's all. That's what they said to us in person. Not in person, but on video. We talked to them. They both said that.
I like what Matt Wiggins said. Jeremy pulled and acted like a champ. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he did. And he, you know what? He has a lot of heart. His transitions, and I think I seen a lot of myself in the guy. I mean, I think his transitions, some of them were a little bit more open and slot, but you know what? He's got good transitions, and he's willing to put everything. You know what I mean? Just put his shit, risk ripping his arm apart, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I like Jeremy. I think that it was I knew Jeremy. I just knew Jeremy was going to win. Plus he's coming from a heavier structure, and he still has a lot of that power. He just recently started losing some weight. I think he still was holding on to some of that heavyweight power against Auden.
And don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not saying that Auden has the potential to be good enough on the EBW. It's just he hasn't done anything to earn it yet, and I don't think he should be on it again until he actually does something to earn it. He has one decent, actual decent win, and that was that guy.
If he makes the producer's money, he's earned it. If he can make the money, he's earned it. That's the bottom line.
That's not earning it.
Win that. Auden's never won nationals. No, he hasn't. I'm almost positive.
I could name tons of people who haven't won worlds. And what is it? What do you mean by doesn't deserve it? Do they have to be a world champion multiple times?
Oh, I never said he didn't deserve it. I just said he didn't.
No, I mean Cody did. But here's the thing: like I said, we asked Robert Baxter and Dexter, sorry if I'm talking with my mouth open,
Yeah.
what the qualifications are to get into East versus West. And they basically said,
Yeah, social media presence.
be good at arm wrestling and have a social media presence.
Yeah, that's
presence
right.
is what they said.
Oh, listen. Yeah,
The more
and I'm
so
not-
the social media.
I'm
And
not even
Auden
hating
has
on-
that. He brings numbers.
Yeah.
He brings money.
Oh, yeah. I'm
And
not
look at
hating
his
on that.
progression too. Look where he was 3 years ago. Look where he is now. He's
Well,
definitely getting
he's
much
making
much
a
You
better.
can say
living
that
off-
about anyone that arm wrestles. Look where they are
100%.
a year, 3
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago now.
it's totally Cody. But that's what I'm saying. He is still living the arm wrestling life. He is.
But he's
devoted.
also making a
You know?
living off arm wrestling where we're still
Yeah,
struggling.
he makes them a lot of money too. He does make them money with the views and the drama.
And see, the
and
thing is, it's not even him that makes them the money. It's his last
Oh.
name that makes them the money.
Either
Well,
way,
no, he put his work in though. Yeah, I give him credit, man. I'll give him some credit. You know,
I
like
like Auden. I
I'm
don't know
sorry,
anything
I
about
would
him.
say
I think
98% of his following is his last name.
listen, I 100% back Jeremy because Jeremy watches the pod. He supports us. He shares us. Listen,
I thought Jeremy Parker was just a little too strong for Auden, physically
Yeah.
strong. It's like how
Yeah.
strong he is, right?
I thought he was physically too strong, and I backed Jeremy because he supports the channel. So that's the only reason I did. But you know what? Auden lives a busy life. I can't expect him to be in the chat and always on the pod. You know what I mean? So, I mean, no.
Yeah,
But
and
Jeremy,
he came in slim and trim and freaking
Yeah.
like
oh yeah.
looking
Yeah.
strong.
But I am
Great
a big
endurance. I
Jeremy.
didn't see him take a deep breath once.
No.
Not once.
But
He was.
Yeah, but Jeremy also he even came and rescued me during our live stream. He actually came in the live stream and was correcting people because they were talking shit about me. And yeah, I'm gonna back somebody like that when it comes to a match. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. Yeah. He had my back, I had his back. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Right.
Michael Seabrook in the house. No, I mean, yeah, I got nothing against Auden, and you know what? At least, hey, I'll say this, Cody. At least it's a young Canadian guy that's getting all that attention.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be a lot worse guys getting all the attention. I think he's a solid dude at heart and stuff. He's a good person. I don't think he's a bad person. You know, I think he's a good kid. Puts a lot of time and effort in the sport. If anyone that's coming in and is young deserves to be it, I think it would be him. You know, in the
Side
past year, he's really
blogger? Is that
devoted.
blog?
And, you know,
Is that-
when
what
I
is
get to
that
East
blog?
versus West, when I eventually do, Cody, there's people going to be saying I don't deserve to be there. But guess what?
Oh, listen,
You know what I mean?
there's gonna be haters. Listen, you know what? Like I said, when my match was going last weekend, I went back and watched it, and I seen one of my own teammates talking shit about me. And I mean, yeah, there's gonna be haters. You're gonna have haters that you never even knew. You know what I mean? But they say when you get haters, that means you made it, right? So, yeah. B is that side? What is that? Blog it, side blog it. Anyway,
But Brian, I don't think having haters is a sign of making it. We have haters.
oh, we got some haters. Yeah, we got some.
And
haters.
we're still, I'd say mid tier.
I don't know if Auden is. I mean, that slim. What's his name? Thin Reaper. I think it's the Thin Reaper. He's gotten really good recently. He's looking fucking strong. You know.
Let me
what
ask
I'm
you something, Cody. On paper, do you think I have a better resume for East versus West than Auden?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I do now. Yeah.
100%.
And I'm
All day.
still I'm
No.
ways away because of the social media.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
True.
what does it.
No, you're right.
No, but
you're
it's
right.
all.
Even if
But see,
even here, they're only saying it's 19K followers.
Well, I mean, he
Yeah.
had some. Listen, I know Cody's saying he had some help with his last name being Larrett, but he
100.
admits that
Oh,
himself.
yeah. Jumpstart.
He-
everything.
90% of it was his last name.
Yeah, but he admits that. Auden's admitted that. Yeah, he's admitted.
Well, I
that.
mean, it's obvious.
you can't hate on. I can't hate on him for that because
But he's a good kid.
yeah. Listen, but I rooted for Jeremy. I still would. I'd still tomorrow root for Jeremy. 'cause
Well, I mean, Jeremy's also a really good kid, and
he's
I
a
just
really good kid. Young
looking
father,
at everything.
thoughtful.
If you saw what Jeremy's accomplished, I was like, I
Yeah,
think that raw horsepower is gonna be too much. I thought Auden would probably get hand control, a good amount of hand
Well,
control. but I think
Jonello just
Jeremy's
brought
gonna
up.
honor
yeah.
too much.
Apparently, in 2023, Auden won junior nationals. Junior nationals
Junior.
on a scale to pro nationals is
Mhm.
night and day difference.
Yeah.
The power that's in pro nationals compared to junior nationals is insanely different. Winning juniors, I would say, when it comes to like getting on to big events, means nothing.
I don't fully agree, Drew. And the reason is, listen, That's like me saying I'm part of Red Deer Club, and we have some of the best pullers, definitely in the country at the Red Deer Club. But I never pull outside my club, and I only know the hands within my club. I can't say, oh well, I got a pin on Sean in practice, or I got whatever, or Hugh, or I can go take on the world, right? Like I can't really base my level just based on being part of the Red Deer team, right? Because I could go out there and just feel one hand that I've never felt before and lose. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the
still
East versus West after pulling, it's after pulling, but let's say even the tournaments, let's say the East versus West tournaments, that was brought up. The thing about that is it's not a consistent, he's facing new people every time, so you really don't get a base. You know what I mean?
Here's an example. So what did I see
Just
today?
for us,
I see
more,
No, you're right. I'm sorry, Zach. I didn't mean to
Auden
cut you.
probably knows where he is.
But listen to this.
It's harder for us.
I got a really good example. So today a video was posted of Jerry Caderet and Auden pulling in the strap standing up. Did you see the video? They were holding shoulders and they were pulling. Auden did pretty good against Jerry. Am I going to say, well, shit, Auden he was looking good against Jerry in that stand-up pull in the straps. Let's give him fucking Jablonski. You know what I mean?
And Pat DeWolf has a good point.
Yeah.
For Auden to place at Nationals would be pretty big. Because the guys going to Nationals are fucking
killers.
What do you got at 220? You got Joe Fox. You got Victor
Bella.
You got
you got lots.
Did Oleg Danilov
that old Dan guy?
Oleg Danilov from BC.
No. What about the guy that won the last year? The old guy from
Dave Hall.
Dave Hall.
Yeah.
Dave Hall.
It'd be really hard for him to place at Nationals if those guys show up totally.
Yeah, Alan Ford.
Alan Ford, if he shows up, if the right guys show up, definitely it would be almost impossible for him to place at Nationals.
Come on, Drew. Stop with that judgmental shit. I'm not judgmental.
But honestly,
everyone is actually.
Yeah. But honestly, I do think that Auden is, I give him credit where credit's due. I think he's done a lot of, look at it, how composed he is at these shows and in the moment. And look, when he's at the table, he's so composed. He's talking trash. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing a great job. I almost, everyone's a little envious of him, of course. So I bet we all wish we were at East versus West, obviously.
Oh, listen, yeah,
and of course, we all wish our dad was fucking Devin Larratt. I mean, we're all envious.
Exactly.
Well, to be honest, if EVW called me tomorrow and said, "Hey,"
you'd be like,
if EVW called me tomorrow and said, "Hey, we want you on a match," I don't know if I'd do it because I don't know if I deserve it.
I'd say, yeah, I'll do it because there's tons of guys.
I think
you gotta take your shots when they're given though. So
if you're national level, you deserve a prelim match at East versus West.
Prelim.
If you're at national level, like if you're podium nationals, yeah, you deserve a prelim match. I don't see why not.
Look at Bob Brown. Hey, let's talk about Bob Brown.
Let's talk about Bob Brown.
He goes there Friday, pulls like a fucking maniac, gets the open card spot at East versus West on Saturday, wins his fucking Isaiah Jones or whatever that guy's name is, wins the match, and then goes and pulls Artem Taranenko later on in the day at a different event, I think, and beats Artem Taranenko. So, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Right?
And Captain Phil Carty here, in the chat, was saying that Auden was born in the spotlight. I've been pulling for 14 years, beating most of the top pullers in the country, but I've never got recognized due to lack of social media. Exactly. That social media presence, you can't hold it against them. It's a core component of the game now.
I agree.
If you're not good at it, you can't just blame them and be like, oh, it's because – no, you have to work to now do both. And the problem is the one aspect anyone can train to be good at. Not everyone can be good at social media. Most people aren't. Most people will fail even if you're good. So there is that sort of a bit of a roll of the dice added to it.
I never said once that Auden didn't deserve to be there, actually, Drew.
Yeah.
Never said it once.
And it was a free YouTube card that helps bring – exactly. Auden's a big enough name that he's on the free prelim.
All I said is that I went for it.
People watching Auden's match. I looked.
I agree. It was a big match. I was only rooting for Jeremy. That's all I said. I never said nothing about Auden not deserving it. Nope.
See, I don't think he does.
Okay, well, Cody said that. But, Drew, I didn't say that shit. So, sorry. I forgot you exist, Cody.
Hey, I like Auden, and
we're all entitled to our opinions.
I definitely, if they gave me a call tomorrow, I would definitely say yes. I just got to find a way to drive that.
Ollie said if they give me a call match with Tim on the on that. I don't know if I would. I honestly don't know if I would. It'd be a 50-50 because
Cody,
part of me would be
You
going,
say that, but
well,
you
I
definitely
know.
would do it.
No, but see, the thing is, the reason why I might not, it's my morals. I don't believe I've earned it. I haven't went to an EVW tournament and won the tournament and then said, hey, I had good enough for showing at their tournament to be on that undercard like Bob Brown did. That's how he got on. If I did that, if I went to an EVW tournament, pulled really good, and they said, hey, we want you on now, then yes, because now I went there and I've earned that match like Bob Brown did this weekend. But just to be handed a match when I know Victor Beloff, Eugene, there's many other guys around my weight that much more deserve opportunities.
But they might not bring in the listen. East
Yeah,
versus
but Cody,
West
they
also
would
has to make
snatch that
money.
moment as soon as they got the opportunity, like this, that
Yeah,
fast.
but listen,
So you gotta
East
be
versus West is also a business that needs to make money. They don't want to just fucking pay money out. They want to make money. So they have to kind of go with the social media presence because it's the ticket sales that drive their numbers and make the money. If they bring someone in like Eugene, we know Eugene. We would back him at East versus West for sure. I'd probably have him a favorite against most people. But a lot of other people don't know him, so he'd bring in no money for fucking. He'd bring in no revenue for East versus West.
This Joe Nello, does he want to make a bet? He can bet that I lose. I'll bet that I win.
Well, that's true. Ryan Boussier, he says on Facebook, Jeremy has 14K followers and Auden has 19K. That's not a huge difference, really. No, and Jeremy's blown up. He's had some viral shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you scroll way down, Brian, because you're way up there.
I'm just trying to catch up.
Joe Nello said, "Yeah, but you also think you're gonna beat Dakota, but everything I'm hearing, you're gonna lose."
Where's this?
It's like almost at the very bottom.
Oh, I was really behind.
Like
Sorry,
5
guys.
messages up.
Yeah.
Okay, let me read this. Yeah, but you also think you're being Dakota, and everything I'm hearing, you're gonna. Yeah, but you know what, Joe? That's very uneducated opinions, really. Because technically, no one knows Dakota and Cody really better than his teammates, right? And listen. I got Dakota's technical, and I see lanes, but I know how strong Cody is. I felt him. I've been on the table with him.
I'd probably pull Dakota and Cody more than anyone. Sorry, Brian.
Yes, and that's true. I only know the power that I feel, and the identifying power is I think Cody's power might make it where it doesn't matter. That's just my opinion.
I'd bet the Joe Nello guy $100 right now. If he wants to make that bet and he's a man of his word and he'll pay up when he loses.
Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe you'll want that bet. But yeah, and there's always going to favorites, right? Everybody's got a favorite, and that's fine. That's good, right? Like, I think it's good. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I've seen a lot of guys go up against Cody that stood a hell of a lot less chance than Dakota does. So, but I've also seen guys go up against Cody that I think they have a 0% chance.
Honestly, I think it'd be the same as me and Jeff. I'm going to beat Dakota. I think Jeff and Dakota would be a good match.
That's a fair assessment, yeah.
I think Jeff and Dakota would be a good match.
Yeah, I agree. That would be maybe after this.
A really good match. They had a club match and Jeff beat them. So they did have an Edmonton Extreme Club match, and I remember Jeff winning.
So, how long ago was that?
Last year. So
last year, okay. I think Dakota might be able to try it again.
You can look it up. It definitely was there. I know it happened. So, but I think Dakota's improved a lot. So I think that match could be different now, right? So
I don't know. Joe pretty silent now in the chat.
Oh, Joe's just having fun. Fuck.
I know, but I'm just razzing him a little bit. He went pretty silent, not saying anything about the bet.
That's right. Auden's got 110,000 subs. That's pretty impressive. Yeah,
that is pretty good. Cody, the Drew asked you a question in the chat there.
What was it?
That last big comment before all the small ones.
This one, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. instead of you. Said, what if they said all those other better people weren't available or didn't want them instead of you? Would you still say no to? Well, I don't know. Would you say no
So if
to?
they all said no, then I would take the opportunity. But I do think that my morals would get the better of me, and I wouldn't want to do it unless they said no.
Well, see, you know what? I made a statement when I first started arm wrestling, and I said I don't know how good I'm going to get fast or where I'll be, but I'm not going to say I'm never going to turn down an opportunity. You know, and if I do lose, it will be a learning experience. So I said, ever since I started, I would probably say yes to every opportunity. Just because, you know what? Sometimes these opportunities, it's just like the NFL. Everybody thinks they're going to play for the NFL. But the reality of you ever actually playing in the NFL is fucking. So like if your number gets called, you just won the lottery. So why not take it? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't. I would take it. I would take my shot if it was offered to me. I would take it no matter what.
Well, I've been
And,
training for
all I want to know to
1.5
say in the
years.
chat next is if he's going to take me up on that bet. $100. If you want, we can go even more. That's all. That his next message is going to be a yes or no to the bet.
I was called to.
So it's immoral if you accept. That seems incorrect. Yeah, I'm with the Drew on this one. I don't think it's immoral.
So it's immoral if you accept it? That seems incorrect. Yeah. You know what? It's just Cody's morals.
Every exchange that's ever happened ever, there's always been someone more deserving in every circumstance ever, Cody. Every single one.
Yes. And
So,
everybody's
that's
morals are
not
different.
true.
You didn't give your groceries to the guy beside you. You didn't get out of your car and give your truck to the guy beside you. You didn't,
No, I agree with Drew.
take the
here.
opportunity. You've earned
agree
it.
with
If
Drew
you're
here.
in the question, you've earned it. If they're even considering you, you've earned it enough.
Morals
Your name
are
wouldn't even
our
be in the
own.
question if you didn't.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just going to
Morals are
go
our
back.
own thing.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. If they said they wanted Cody on East vs. West, I'd be like, hell yeah. I think he's
I
earned
would
it.
too. I would too. You know what?
Are there people more deserving? Sure, but like I said, in everything,
Yeah, but we
every
could've
time,
said the
everywhere,
same
there's
thing.
more deserving people.
We could have said the same thing about Sean and Dakota going to Arm Wars. Like, you know what? There could have been more deserving people, but guess what? They got their fucking shot, and they got to
Yeah.
go. They got to go prove. You know, they got an opportunity to prove themselves, right?
And there's
they
tons of times, Cody, that people that should get less opportunity than us get a way better opportunity, and they take it. They don't feel bad for us because we didn't get it. They feel good for themselves because they got it. There's only so much mental
And like I said,
worry you can
I don't
do,
know.
right?
I think it's the same. It all ties back to even the having.
Well, it would
people
also
laying
suck
down.
if you go there and you just get absolutely destroyed because you weren't actually meant to be there. Like if the guy toys with you like you're a fucking puppy, like, ha, you brought this guy, I would feel like shit. But what if the opposite happens? I don't deserve to be here. You beat the fucking champ. You know what I mean? Like you show up that day and you're just a monster and you're the best you've ever
No,
been.
but exactly.
You rise to the,
Like
you know?
Okay, what I'm saying is I think it all ties back to even the laying down. Want nothing that I haven't physically earned.
What I'm trying to explain to you is what you think it earned, it cost, and what it isn't what it costs. We spoke to the owners of East vs. West. They told us what it takes to earn it. It's not as much as you think. The part that you want to make matter, which would matter to people like community-wise, doesn't really matter to them. You know what I mean? It really only matters if you're pretty good and have a good social media presence. Or someone really, really big vouches for you. That's really the only people that get on East vs. West. You got vouched for, your social media presence, or you got lucky and earned your way. You got super duper, quadruple duper lucky. How many people do you know that won the qualifier and got an East vs. West match? Now, how many people do you know that won the qualifier and didn't get an East vs. West match? I know like 3 or 4. You know?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, Phil Carney, we'll definitely get you on here, buddy.
Well, here,
Totally.
yeah, for sure. You can join whenever you want. Just
I don't know.
I'm with you,
I'm
Drew. If it helps the sport and brings more fans, it's good.
And Jonello,
They
if you
called me,
talk
I'd
to
say,
two
hell yeah.
people that he said he's talked to two people that know me and Dakota really well that says I'm going to lose. Who are they? You're probably not going to say, but
Yeah, but you know what? I don't honestly, Joe. Cody's really strong, and I personally. I mean, this is not even biased. I just personally
It's
think
no secret that Cody's the favorite. I'll say that.
Cody's the favorite. Yeah, he has to be the favorite. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Joe Nello, that's what I'm getting at. Is a lot of people
it
won that
can happen
qualifier and they got qualified for nothing.
for
They got
nothing.
qualified to
Yeah,
say good job, right?
well,
So
that's
there's
just
tons of
it.
people that go through the route that you're supposed to earn it and don't. Most
Well,
of the
we
people that
ran.
get on East versus West are vouched for or social
Yeah,
media. That's how you do it. That's how it's always
listen,
been, really.
it is. It is. We ran a qualifier. I got to run it.
hmm
And some of the people here went and won that qualifier, but they never got a chance for East versus West. So it is
Even
still,
beat guys who got a chance, like Ali beat
yeah.
Artem, and Artem got a chance on East versus West.
Ali beat Artem, and Artem appeared on East versus West the year after. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
Again,
like,
social media is the reason. It's because of the
but,
social. You got to have the
but
arm wrestling to beat the
here's
social
another
media.
way to look at it. Here's another way to look at it. So let's say East versus West. I go to the tournament, let's say in Vegas. Let's say they might have a tournament December in Las Vegas. So let's say I go to Vegas and I do good in the tournament, and Robert and Dexter pick me to be in that secret match, that open card match, right?
Yeah.
You know what? It's not about whether I deserve it or not. It's about how I take advantage of my opportunity. Just because I got a shot that day doesn't mean I could. If I go and just get annihilated, that might have been my one and done, right? I still got to perform and hopefully win. And then if you win, you definitely got a shot to get another match East versus West, right? So I would just say if you're going to an East versus West qualifier now, like the tournament before, you just train your heart out and just be the best person you can be that day. And who knows, maybe that day you are. Listen, I've had days where I'm stronger than normal. And those days, everybody in the club is like, I don't know what Brian is on today. You know what I mean? But a week later, I'm getting my ass kicked by the same guys. You know what I mean? Everybody has the day. And if you can just have a day when it counts, fuck, you never know what can happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Matt Wiggins'
what?
comment, he said Cody's personal self levels are very high, and there's nothing wrong with that. It helps him to get to the next level. Totally,
I think so.
but sometimes they only call once. So they might call Cody and be like, Cody, you want this? He says no. That might be the only call he ever gets. That's what
could
I'd be
happen.
scared of.
Yeah, that could happen.
That's why I would definitely say yes, because I totally understand where Cody's coming from, but opportunities like East versus West only come once, really.
Yeah,
so you got to take it when you can.
I agree.
You got to strike the iron while it's hot. Because Cody, I think Cody's actually good enough to be on East versus West. Like there has to be a certain level of entertainment and like the way he arm wrestles can be very entertaining, and I think he's good for long, drawn out matches. Where I think I'd be entertaining, but I would be more of a showman, and go through somebody powerfully and quick, but then make a show
Joe
of
was
it.
right
Cody,
there too.
the match can be the show.
To be fair, that was the Ingen era. You know what? He's right. You know what? Ingen, he didn't give a shit. Like, yeah, you qualifiers, yeah. I don't like any of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we spoke to Dexter and Robert specifically, and I asked. It was one of my questions I had curated for them because I wanted to know personally, and their answer was there's no route. They said they wanted eventually to, but right now there's no cut route. It's not do, and then once you're here, you get this. He said no. He said be the best in your country, be the best where you're from, have a social media presence. We'll find you. That's literally what you can go back and watch. It's basically what they said. So it's the social media presence that really does it, right?
Well, yeah, you have to listen. I'm going to tell every arm wrestler this. You have to invest in yourself. If I'm East versus West, like, you know what? I know there's guys in Alberta right now that are fucking at a high level, and no one knows who they are because they haven't invested in themselves. And you got to look at East versus West. If you're not going to invest in yourself, why should we?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And you got there's guys like Steph Haru. I bet you put Steph on that stage against any of those 154s.
Yep.
You'll see a match.
But Steph Haru's shy and he's got no social media. He doesn't like social media.
Yeah, but the guy's
that's
the guy's very high tier arm wrestler. He goes to Worlds all the time.
Yes, he just placed second at WAF last year, right? So He
WAF, not
yeah, the
IFA. WAF.
yeah, the Leach brothers. Yeah, the Leach bros. There.
No, that's a given, right? They're a given. Their whole
Yeah, they're a
family has
given.
been ingrained in arm wrestling for so many years. I mean,
But and they're not they've had a social media presence, yes, but not really. And even Kelly, like I've talked to him, he goes, Brian, you know what? I love the pod. I watch it. We support you guys. But he goes, I have social, like he's not the most social person. He has some
I'd say
social-
most arm wrestlers aren't that great. Like Cody's not that great in front of crowds talking and stuff.
No.
I'd say most people aren't. It's kind of a skill to be good at
You
it.
kind of just got to build it. Yeah, and I was trying to get Kelly on Arm Wars really bad. And he said, you know what, Brian? I went and he pulled Magna's event where he beat Alex Kardasha or whatever his name is. Something. Alex something. Yeah.
Kodache.
Yeah.
Koshachke.
Yes, that's his name. Yeah, so he beat him. But he told me after, he says, just getting on the mic there after the match was hard for him. Like that challenge deserves more than beating Alex in a match.
And like I said, most people, that's a true statement for most human beings. They don't, it is a whole different.
Yeah.
There's you all of a sudden go from being chill and to all of a sudden there's all these expectations of you to be on the mic.
Yeah.
You don't want to sound like an idiot. You want to say the right things. You don't know what to say. You want to sound good. You want to, there's so many things, right?
But Bob,
See, I don't mind being on this.
It's
It's when I know the people are in the same room as me.
I've been in front of 1,000 people before talking on a mic, so I got rid of that fear a long time ago. But I did have it back in the day. I used to shake. It real.
When we first started, remember when we first started, Zach? Our first couple, it was like weird, like.
Yeah.
And now
it's like anything. You get comfortable the more you do it, right? I wouldn't bet someone will be comfortable the first time they skydive or the first time they bungee jump. The same thing as being on a mic. You gotta warm up to it and get used to it.
I wanted to bring up Bob Brown because I know we quickly talked about it, but him.
You need to go over these matches quick too.
Yes, because he was just here a week ago. That's no secret. We got to hang out with him for the whole weekend. But he went, and yes, he did really well in the tournament. He got the secret match in the East versus West, and he beat Artem Taranenko this weekend. I would say Bob Brown was like shining. Mm-hmm. He was one of the most shining people I've seen this weekend was Bob Brown. So, yeah, big shout out to Bob. I mean, he's been working hard. You should see what he was eating. He was eating lettuce burgers and shit all week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to go get him a lettuce burger. No bun, no nothing, because he was worried about the weight. He wanted to be, and I mean, he's not young. He's 60 years old, right? Like, he'll be 61 soon, I guess.
There's a couple of lanes I don't really have in arm wrestling. Bob showed me how I can do kind of one of them.
How you can access it?
One of them I can.
Dude, we had like a one-on-one training session with Bob Brown.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's trained the best, man. He trained John Brzenk, right?
Oh, yeah. I was smart. I didn't ask him broad questions. I just asked him to reaffirm some of my beliefs and some of the things I think about. And a lot, I'd say 90% of the way I was thinking and the way it was trailing was in line with what he was.
The way he thought, confirmation.
Yeah, there was about 10% that I realized, okay, I can change up, but most of it I felt good because most of what I was doing, and you can ask Cody when he would ask me stuff, he'd be like, oh yeah. So I felt like I have a good understanding of a lot of the stuff I didn't have such a great understanding a year ago. A lot of the outside stuff, I'm getting a lot more understanding of it.
Yeah,
I would say he's my favorite.
I really know inside.
He's my favorite of all time arm wrestlers right now.
Yeah, it was awesome for Cody to get. I wanted to take a picture of Cody and him when they were on the table, but for some reason I was like, I don't want to be rude, but I totally should have. I should have just.
Yeah, we should have all got a group picture with him too.
Yeah. I ended up snagging. I snagged the picture, and you two are in the background right behind me. So technically, we're all.
You know what?
I got a picture with him.
As soon as Cody said he didn't, I was like, we got to make sure Brian gets a picture.
He got the hotel girl to take a picture of us. Bob thought of it. Yeah, and he's like, here, can you please take a and then the hotel lady.
But you know what? I could go put something on right now that I'm really happy to have.
On what?
The Bob's Barn.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The shirt? Yep. Well, he's going to say, he said he's going to mail me one, so we'll see.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a meal too.
I have to bulk up one day. Maybe I'll learn one.
Or maybe he'll send two, Zach, and you can wear one as a nightie.
Yeah, right. Nightgown,
That'd be funny, yeah.
like a 70-year-old woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
But
it.
no,
I love
did you guys see the Juggernaut yesterday? John Brzezink's training partner.
No,
He
no, I did not.
destroyed. Put it this way, the way he pinned Easton McCormick. I've never seen the mount drop in my life. You should have seen Easton McCormick and his dad.
Right or left?
It was right. It was like this. It was wham. That's it. And McCormick went, and it was over. It was over. The match was done. He came back to the table and he was scared that he was going to get injured. The Juggernaut
He
is
didn't
real
pull again?
deal. No, they pulled, but it was like no, it didn't really
man.
pull after that. It was
Hey,
one.
man, when you find somebody who has like maximum commitment
Yeah,
inside, it is scary because you're
it
like,
was
the only way I'm
strong.
beating this guy is if I somehow match that inside.
No, they went. He did him out like kind of high outside.
Just high
And then
side pressure.
the next one, he let Easton go inside, and he did the same thing. Boom. Done.
Oh God!
Done. Just ripped Easton's arm open and just pinned him.
Oh, he's training with John Brzezinski. I mean, what do you expect?
The guy is sick. Like he doesn't have a lot of arm wrestling like competition experience, but man, he's gonna make waves. He's gonna make waves.
John is the
Tell you.
ultimate hand control specialist. Well, he was when he was fast. I mean,
Well,
he does what he can now.
John had somebody like that strong to train with all the time. No wonder John was so damn good too, even in the later years. Yeah, but yeah, Easton, poor Easton, man. You could just tell he just was like they came out. Easton was all pumped, and then it was just
Bob said he's been
quiet.
pulling for 43 years.
Yeah, Bob has. Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long time. Oh
You know
my
what's funny?
God!
Len and him are the same age, and Len's been pulling the same amount of years. Yeah,
Yeah, Bob said that to me. He's like, me and Len started the same year. I said, what?
yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta get some water in me.
I know. I'm still trying to brag about my win on a senior guy, but you know what? He's one strong senior. I'll tell you that much. So, and then my next match, maybe I was talking to Perry today, and there's a chance I'm gonna talk to my wife. I don't know if she's gonna be down with it, but maybe I pull Sean Ross the end of July. We'll see. I think that'd be that's another name that I would really like to pull on the East Coast is Sean Ross. Yeah, he's a really good arm wrestler, and he's won Canadian national titles. And yep, just thinking about this. I wasn't just thinking about it. What's his name? Phoned me earlier today. So Perry. Well, me and Perry talked on the phone earlier today. So, but yeah, it'd be good. Sean Ross.
I don't know. I think after I beat Dakota, I think I want to take like a month or two.
Training.
Or 3, just train.
Yeah.
After you lose to Dakota?
He's not gonna lose. He's gonna win. Yeah. He will win.
I'll let Brian kick me in the nuts if I lose.
Well, Zach can kick you in the nuts. I don't want to kick you in the nuts. Yeah.
We'll even
You
kill
guys-
it for everyone on here. We'll make it a short.
Do you guys hate how Auden pulled because he dropped into the Kings move? Not quite as fast as Cody did against Alex. Oh, Joe spitting. Man, you're just yeah.
But you know what?
Cody
He does all
the
this
King's
talking,
move.
but
Cody
he can't put his money. He can't. He doesn't put his money. I've offered to make $100 bet. He won't even acknowledge the bet.
I like Joe Nello. He's
Captain Cardi says P-Man and I are tight. Nice. That's Sean
Perry.
Ross, right? Oh, Perry. Oh, yeah. Okay. P-Man.
yeah, the P-Man's
Nice.
Perry.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm really good friends with Perry. Yeah, we talk a lot. So
Yeah, I had fun at Battlezone last year. I got my ass fucking handed to me by Steph Rue.
fuck. You know.
Oh, you
gotta
did?
come
You
to
gotta scroll up.
the Hinton battle zones, man. That's the atmosphere, though. It's way better than Hinton.
Yeah, Hinton's so far away, man.
I know,
So
but it's
far
such
away.
a good event, man. Such a good
I didn't go to Hinton. I went to Grand Prairie a couple years ago.
Yeah, you went to Grand Prairie with me 2 years ago. Yeah.
That's where I met
But-
the Manitoba boys.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Jordan Weeb and Dan Hogue, and there was
I
they
had
had
a
a whole
match.
5 of them.
I didn't have a match there, did I?
No, I had a match and I got food poisoning. Yeah.
Yeah, so did
Phil.
I, but mine wasn't as
I
bad.
I've been trying to forget about that. Yeah.
Who's Cat Phil?
Oh yeah,
Who am I? Who's what?
Phil Cardy. That's Phil Cardy from
From
Nova
the
Scotia.
East Coast. Yeah, he's from Nova Scotia. Yeah. Yep. And then you got
Right, the
Pat.
very-
Kenny,
I don't remember having this kind of match.
Oh yeah, we
Dude,
talked
you could-
about it. Yeah, we
I don't
should
think
go to
this
Battle
has been a
Zone.
thing.
You should.
No, we did
You
talk
and
about
Phil should have a match in Battle Zone.
Yeah, Battle Zone. Yes.
That would actually be good. You have to fly to
That'd be
Nova
good.
Scotia, but that would actually be
Yeah.
decent.
You pull him and I'll pull fucking Sean Ross.
I'll give Cody slight advantage, but only because I haven't seen Phil pull. But people are saying he's pretty good.
Oh yeah, long time puller. I've heard. I think I've seen him pull.
I mean, he said he's been pulling for 14 years, beating most of the best. So I mean, Cody's up there. He had a really good match with Joe Fox, and Joe Fox is kind of the best, really, one of the best. So I think it'd be a good match no matter what.
Can you beat?
I don't ever remember this actually being a match. Like there was no actual thing set in place.
No, I'm saying it should be. I'm telling you, it should be though.
Yes.
No, but Buddy was saying Buddy was saying
year-
I
that
think he was joking. I think he was
Battle
joking.
Zone is back in Hinton this year, guys. I'm pretty
It is?
pretty sure. Yeah, I talked to Perry today. Gord's going to do his own event. Apparently, the Good Games is going to come back again. So, and if they do, Gord's going to do that. But I'm going to Hinton. I'm going to Perry's event. I
I'll
support
go
Perry.
to as long as it's not in the winter. Is Hinton in the winter?
So in February usually. Yeah.
Ah. It sucks traveling that far, but traveling that far in the winter sucks even more.
Well, Grand Prairie's farther than Hinton. Hinton I actually did, and I did it much quicker. There was a much quicker.
Because you can drive fast and not have to worry in the summer and stuff when it's not winter. In
It
winter
depends
you
on the
drive
winter,
slower.
though.
People
Our
on the road
winter's
drive
weird.
like maniacs.
It all
and-
depends if you had a snow in the last week or not. If you haven't had a
That's
snow,
kind of what it comes down to, yeah.
Yeah, if
If it hasn't, like this last winter was really weird. This is one of the weirdest Red Deer winters of all time.
Well, you had a Calgary winter this year, is what you had. You actually got Chinooks and weird shit. Where
He's held the heavy and super heavy Battle Zone titles. Hey,
Ooh,
I think that'd be a good match. Yeah, because Cody just beat Tim Lewis recently. Last time.
Red Deer's winter's been like this for the last 3 years.
did Brent Bellamy beat you?
It didn't
for
get
the
super
belt?
cold this year. It was like really hot and cold. off
Have
and
you
on.
pulled Brent Bellamy, Captain Phil? I
Yeah, that's a
wonder.
good one. That's a
I
good
wonder if
question.
he's pulled Bellamy, because if he has, I'd
Bellamy's
get a
good. Yeah.
I think because Bellamy won the Battle
If-
Zone belt. for somebody.
If Brent Bellamy beat him, okay. If Bellamy beat him, I'm not even going to look at him. I love
Neil Looker
Bellamy.
Used to be,
I'd
Neil
be
Looker used to be really good. Neil Looker used to be really good. He doesn't pull. much.
Oh, back in the day, they said Neil Looker, and Neil Looker got destroyed apparently. So Phil must be pretty freaking good because Neil, especially
was
back
good
then,
back
was
in the
good.
day. Back then, he
Yeah,
was good.
so I
Neil
mean-
was a smaller guy though, wasn't he? He pulled much
Yeah,
later back then.
176, I think. But even at 176, he was taking down guys that were like 200, 220 back in the day. So that's fair. I think it'd be a good match then because Cody's up and coming right now for sure.
Oh yeah, listen, Cody's got a chance against a lot of, I would say, across the country. Cody's got
If
a
you
chance
can,
in any match.
oh yeah, if you can actually make it up to Hinton, maybe you can have a match with Cody and Hinton. It'd be easier for Cody to make it for sure.
To come up and do. You know what? A couple years ago, they brought Sean Ross came up, Kenny Snow.
Yeah, he had a
Dylan
match against Sean,
Spear.
right? I mean, Sean
Yeah.
had that match.
Yeah, Sean pulled Kenny. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean got whooped by Kenny actually.
Well, that was then. This is
Kenny
now.
was good though. Yeah. Sean's got
No,
win.
Kenny's really good no matter what.
Yeah, his hand was good.
I saw
Well,
him
the
go
dude's
again,
pointing out.
I think last.
Chris Gallant came. Chris Gallant came down too. I like Chris. I'm friends. good
I
friends
want a
with-
match with Chris. Do you think I'd have a good match with Chris?
He's a
I think I'd be a
170,
good match for him.
isn't he? I thought he was a
Oh, it doesn't
170.
matter. 165 and 176 doesn't matter. I think I'd be a good match for him.
Yeah, it'd be a
Chris Gallant, he's a New Brunswick guy, right?
yeah.
But you know what?
I want that match so that I can say, you know.
Well,
You know what? I'll do
send-
some research on the guy. See if he, see. I'll actually look at how he, what he some of his
I'm
pulls.
gonna
Because
I'm gonna
can't be afraid of a fisherman.
Imagine that. Well, no, you have Zach can.
He's
pull
from Nova
Chris
Scotia. He's probably just.
Yeah, I can pull Chris, and you
He
can pull Phil.
Chris. I'll pull Sean, and you can pull fucking.
Dude, I would actually love that. I want to match. Chris looked fucking insane at freaking Nationals and Battlezone.
Well, maybe if I can't go in July, because there's a chance I can't go, but I'd like to. Maybe when it comes to Hinton, maybe those guys can come down, right? Sean Ross, he came down a few years ago, had a great time.
Well,
maybe he can come down again.
Because yeah, you might be a little bigger than me, but I don't think 20 pounds makes a difference when you're facing me. I don't think it does. So 20 pounds.
yeah.
Ask Cody. I don't think 20 pounds makes a difference when I'm pulling somebody. If you beat me and you're 20 pounds above, you probably still would have beat me.
Well, I know that Drew is telling Joe Nello that.
Jackson Hickey. Oh my
But,
God. Run, Jackson.
It was
Run,
that guy.
Jackson.
I said Joe Nello never.
Matt thinks that's a big
I asked Joe
one.
Nello because he never acknowledged my bet, and apparently he said he. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, you're just cutting in and out. We're listening for
Yeah,
you.
you were cutting it. You were cutting, but you said something about acknowledging a bet, Joe Nello. Yeah, I heard it.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, now
Yes.
you're going robotic.
You're just
Well, no.
cutting out, but
Yeah, and your face is gone. Like you have a blurry face. Yeah.
looks like AI is trying to take over.
Looks like AI is trying to take over you. Yeah.
Yeah. Made your garage door malfunction and then put a fake version of you up.
There you a little better. Talk, Cody.
I gotta keep switching back to 5G.
Yeah, your voice started getting stretched like robotic, and then your face went.
Oh, there it's good now.
You're good now. You're good now. Yeah, you're good now. You're back. So you were saying something about Joe Nello again?
Yeah.
He didn't see about the $100.
He was okay. This is his
Yeah,
response.
he
to
didn't
saying, "You want
see,
$100?" He's like, yeah. He was saying, "I'm just telling you what two people I know that know you both really well. Just what I'm told. You already talked privately."
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
acknowledging if you want to do the bet or not.
Yeah,
But
just
he
wants
was
to
saying
bet $100.
that was him saying, "I don't want to do a bet. I'm just telling you what two people know."
Yeah, he doesn't want
He's
it.
inferring that he doesn't want you by saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It's an
Captain
inference.
Phil Carty said he can wager. So I guess Captain Phil Carty wants to bet me $100 that I'm gonna lose.
Cody's
on the
connection is
20th.
worried about Dakota too. As soon as we talk about it.
As soon as you start talking about the $100, yeah, yeah. I was worried about. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
how much does
it's a fun
Captain
match,
Phil
though.
Carty want to bet? Is what I'm curious about because he said a brownback wouldn't cut it.
Well, you know what? If it's against you and Dakota, I want in. I want some money because I'll book some money up for you. Yeah, yeah. I like to gamble. Yeah. Joe, accepting $100 bet. Yeah.
Why don't you guys do what Clifton was going to do, but make a Canadian 500?
Yeah, remember Clifton said, but Clifton was going to give the 500 to whoever won. And then now Cody and Dakota are doing the match, but Clifton doesn't want to pay him anymore.
He said it took too long.
Well, you had to have an event to do it at, right?
Yeah.
I'm with you, Joe. I just lose. Gambling to me is just burning money away. So I'm like, yeah, I'll burn this $20 bill. That's about
I
it.
gamble sometimes, you know.
I only gamble with a $20 bill. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not addicted
You know
to
what?
gambling. I'll do it when it presents itself. I'll gamble.
110 class? Ooh, okay. Cohen, there's a couple guys actually I think you should pull. I was watching actually like 2 days ago. I saw some of your videos. You're bigger than I thought. I remember seeing you in person. Did you gain weight recently? 'Cause you look a lot bigger.
110 class is big though. That's
Yeah.
230.
Yeah, he like towered. He had a match. It must have been
It's
this weekend.
240.
He was towering over the table. So I mean, at 110, there's
Because 105 is 231, right?
yeah. So it's like 242. So Travis Robertson is
Yeah.
really good. He's the man right now, and I think you
he's
know
too
who Travis
heavy,
Robertson
though.
is. He's close to you. It may be a little too heavy, but I think it's still a
He's
good match.
260. He's 260.
Oh, is he 260 right now? Okay, fuck. Tone it back then.
You guys want to see Eugene and Allie pull? So that's who's pulling now is Eugene and Allie. No, I wanted to see John Therian. So this is the thing, right? Like, so apparently, so you guys know the story, right? Allie told you. So apparently, Fraser's just was trying to get a hold of John to work out flight arrangements for when he comes. And John just has never responded to him. In 2 months, I guess he just hasn't responded. Now, I'm not too sure. I actually reached out and messaged John today. He hasn't got back to me, but he had a busy weekend, so maybe he will. I wanted to know the truth behind it because we're all looking forward to John. This has been set for a year. He's
He
supposed to-
announced a match 3 weeks difference from that match
No, I
just
know.
recently.
I know.
So did he,
That sounds
did he
like he's
forget
trying
about
to
it?
go. Did he forget about it, or is he trying to go? Is he really ghosting down here? Because he had 2 matches. He had a match set with Ali left-handed, which is a redemption match for John because Ali actually beat John left-handed the last time they pulled. So, and then Eugene and John were going to go right-handed. But like the only thing that happened, it's not like he said no now or nothing. He just has not responded to any of the messages from the event organizer. So I just messaged John because John's usually a really good guy, and he's always responded. Oh, he's come on our pod many times. I mean, it just doesn't seem like a guy to just slough somebody off. So I'm just waiting to see if he messages and lets me know, because I wouldn't mind knowing the other side of the story, because it just doesn't.
That's what's happening. He's pulling Brandon Alcester next weekend.
Yeah, but August 15th is still so far away, right? Like he's supposed to. It's August 15th that this match.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shush. Fuck.
Maybe his phone number changed. Maybe. I think he's on. I think there's social media conversing. That was the thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but I wish that would get worked out because I know Eugene was looking forward to that match, and that match is when it was made like a year, like 16 months ahead of time. They booked that match. Like I knew about the Eugene John match like a year ago now, right?
Yeah.
Do
Do you guys think Jared would be good for Cohen? Or do you think Jared's a bit too much?
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Hey?
What's that?
I think Jared would be good for Cohen.
Yeah.
Cohen's 238 now. Jared sits right around there.
220. No, Jared's back.
Yeah, but Jared could be 238.
He can be. Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of someone to be a good match for him. But Jared is.
Where's Cohen out of? Where's he arm wrestle out of?
Saskatchewan.
Okay.
He's got Canadian national titles.
Yeah. Was he at nationals when we were there?
Yeah, he was. He said he was 223 and I was 238. So yeah, 15 pounds. I definitely noticed the difference. Looked like he got taller too, but I think I just forgot.
That was when I ripped my elbow. All this shit. I don't.
Yeah.
Another weekend, I want to.
I don't know.
He was
in the green. I got pretty good words from a Saskatchewan puller that knows someone that was a kind of a troll in here with a fake name that was from Saskatchewan that wanted to pull me. And
JDMS.
Yeah, and he says that he thinks it'd be a close match. He thinks I have the edge though.
Yeah. That Brian Ballesteros, that match, fucking John lit him up. That match wasn't even close. Ryan Ballesteros, he was not even. It was John.
Brandon retired.
Boom. Brandon who?
Alcester retired apparently.
Well, maybe after yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
He got whooped. Yeah, whooped. Oh yeah.
By who?
Like it wasn't even close. Who did he pull yesterday?
Dude, he went like this. He looked like he peaked, and then he just started. Woo, no offense to the guy. Maybe he just started pulling better and better guys, but
he's over pulling. He's taking on too many matches.
That's I think what it is. He's a strong guy. It just looks like he's overworked all the time.
I think when you're pulling a super match every month, like you know what I mean.
It's too much on your body. Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing with Brandon Alcester. He's just. It seems like he's on a card every 4 weeks. And I'm trying to remember who ripped him. He just destroyed him this weekend. Who the fuck was it?
Ali's saying that he doesn't really want to pull John Terry because he's already beat him. Doesn't really have a reason to pull him again.
That's what Ali told. Yeah, that's what he told me too.
Which is fair, man. You beat a guy who's on the rise too. Why would you? If you already beat him, why would you pull him?
Come on now, John Therian, to actually have a good match in a super match format.
That'd be
If I'm
pretty
not
fun.
mistaken, he beat him in a tournament.
Yeah, he beat him, pinned him in a tournament.
Hey, win's a win.
Tournament
Doesn't
is
matter if you
not.
win by an inch or a mile.
I
Yeah,
know,
I
but
know,
what I'm
tournament's
saying is,
It's not the same. I agree.
you can't
I
say
never
you're
said it
truly
was.
better.
All I said is that he pinned him.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
I'm saying
but
is, I don't think you can truly say you're better than someone unless you beat him in a super match to a
I
point.
don't know
Like
if
if
Ali's saying that. Ali's just saying he's not butthurt.
Mm.
He's not butthurt.
Are you
he
telling
won.
me that everyone that Josh Bellens ever beat that he didn't have a super match with, he's not better than? I know
what's
it's a terrible
what's his
example,
nuts?
but I'm just.
No, what's that? What's his nuts? What's his nuts? He beats him in a tournament every time, but in a super match, he's lost every time.
I don't know. The only person he loses
Brian,
to in
what
a
the fuck's
super
his
match.
name?
Who?
You're talking right or left hand?
The Josh Bellin match that we had, he's lost to him every time in a super match.
Rick
Lost,
Heidelberg.
beats him.
Oh, Rick Heidelberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
They've
say
only-
Rick
they've
Heidelberg
only
is a
pulled
better arm
twice in the
wrestler.
tournament in person.
Heidelberg's, listen, Josh is number one in tournament format in Canada. But I can't say that he is in super matches because Heidelberg, after 2 rounds, both matches, Heidelberg was able to come back and beat Josh 3-2.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah, all I was saying is that what Ali said. I wasn't even saying anything about like the comparison or anything. I was literally just saying what Ali said. That he already
Therian moved to Nova Scotia in 2019-20. We met at Provincials at 198.
nice.
Okay. Yeah.
He's been pulling for. I met him the first time 3.5 years ago at Sylvan Lake at the Torque tournament.
Yeah, the Torque tournament. Yeah.
I didn't know who he was, so I didn't even talk to him.
No, listen, John Therian's a good guy. Like, he's always been respectable. He's always been nice to us. Like I said, he's always come on the pod. He's, you know what I mean? He's always got back to me. So I'm hoping to hear back from him to see what's going on. You know what I mean? Because, I don't want to have a negative opinion of him, right? But I know that this event was definitely planned. It was posted, and I seen John even actually commenting on the match poster. So Ali had posted something, and John was smack talking in the comments. So, it's just kind of weird. It's weird timing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of misunderstanding and he's still coming. Until John says no, I'm not coming. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But you do got to work out flight arrangements and everything, right? So.
The Drew is so right with that. Tim Lewis has a match with everyone. Someone was like, I have a match with Tim Lewis in March. And the Drew's like, Tim Lewis has a match with everybody.
Yeah.
Freaking, the Drew was saying Dakota has heart and likes to hit in great time vectors, but I don't see his base power being tough enough yet. Just from what I've seen, and he's still got a ton more growth to do in the sport.
I agree.
And then he also said, based on what me and Cody were saying, he was saying, I could pin a ton of higher level guys than me. I still wouldn't think I'm better than them. No, totally.
Yeah, that's true too. No,
and a big thing is too is sometimes it's not all the time. Like a lot of people, I know. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I know a lot of people that say this, and it's total bullshit. They can't do this, and it's total bullshit. They just say it to sound cool, but there's a lot of people that. Okay, there's not a lot of people, but there's some people that when they feel how someone sets up, you might flash them the first time, but give them 1 or 2 more setups, and they have you figured out, and they'll be destroying you from that point on. Most guys, a lot of people say that, and it's all bullshit. There's only a few guys I know that can actually do that. A lot of guys be like, "Oh, I'm like that." Trust me, they're not.
This comment here from the Drew, I second Drew's motion. Yeah, I second your motion, Drew. Because listen, anybody like Tim that pulls sometimes 20, 30, he did last year, he did like 30 super matches in a year. Like, who does 30 super matches in a year? Like, yes.
That's more than a super match every 2 weeks.
I know. And some people don't have 30 super matches in their career. I don't have 30 yet. Nowhere near. I'm just getting to where I'm close. I'm getting close to double digits on super matches.
No, we are not going to nationals this year. It is way too far and completely on the other end of the country.
Zach might go if Brad drives. Yeah.
If Brad ends up driving, but I have to know ASAP. I have to take time off work.
Brad's still deciding. He's still deciding. I talked to him.
If we're done, I can drive too.
Yeah.
I can help him drive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he said he's still deciding. I talked to him today. He said he's not sure.
I would
hasn't
love to. I wish if I had my full license for my motorcycle, I would just drive down with them on the bikes. That would be so awesome.
Oh,
Bring
yeah,
rain
your
gear.
back would be destroyed.
Nah, be fine.
A crotch rocket across fucking Canada?
No, it's a sport touring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a sport. It's a sport touring. So it looks like a sport bike, but the seated position is much more upright.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know anybody that drives a crotch rocket that fucking likes driving an hour. Yeah.
If I was if I was tucked, no. When you sit on my bike, you sit like this, like pretty upright. It's sport touring, so you can tuck if you want, but it only goes like.
The only problem is you would literally have to carry fuel when you got to Thunder Bay. Or
my bike can go 400 kilometers on a single tank.
Yeah, well, there's a stretch there that is damn.
There is. Every time I've driven it, it's sketchy. You're like,
you have to. You missed that last gas station by mistake. You're fucked.
In my car, I filled my gas at the station, and I filled a 20-liter jug in the back. I made it all the way without the jug, but I brought the jug in case. But my car made it without running out. Yeah. And I came out at the wherever I came out, like where the gas station was, it's really nice roads, beautiful roads right at the top of the lake, I think. Yeah. And there's just like really big highway that looks like really new and like American. It looks like really American.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what it is, but it's nice. But depends on the bike. I like my.
I love the drive. I love the drive east, man. It's beautiful.
Ooh. It's a hybrid bike crotch rocket, but it's more sport touring. Nice, yeah. This I have a ZZR, so they're kind of more sport touring. It's an 01. They have a hyper bike crotch rocket. Jesus, man.
I'm curious. Out of you guys, last night or 2 nights ago, no, last night, who would you say was the standout match of EVW?
Bogdan?
Prelim, main card, which one do you think was the best?
I would say the best match, for both guys. I don't know. Most standout would be Bogdan beating Hutchins.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking most standout when I think Bogdan.
The best match, the best match.
The best fight.
The best fight.
Because saying best match hurts my brain because I don't know if they mean the best match.
Standout.
The most standout match or the best fight, right? I think they mean best fight, but it just messes with my brain because I try to mesh them into one. So the best fight, that's
even best standout. No. I don't think it was Bogdan and Todd Hutchins.
I think it was mainly because
I think Artem Morozov and Jeremy Gasparini was more standout.
For me, it wasn't because you know why? I had Hermes winning.
Well, the injury round one kind of makes it unfortunate, is what I think. If he didn't get injured and he was 100% strength the entire time, I could see that. But because he got injured right away, that's not taking anything away from Morozov. It's just we didn't
say Morozov was strong enough for him to injure him.
Yeah, but I did say
100%. But that's what they've kind of made it that we couldn't see Hermes go sideways at all.
But I did say too that I picked Hermes to win heavily, but I said it. You never know. Artem might just be that freakishly strong. He'd be too strong.
Yeah, and Bornman. Rickard did really good
against Alajon. That's another one.
Because I knew Alajon was really, really good right hand. Like people say, he was right-handed.
No, I thought Bornman because it was right-handed.
I saw some footage, and he looked. I saw it was an open top roll that I saw.
Ali, did I pick Bornman to win, Ali? Me and Ali did the predictions.
Oh yeah, you did, Brian. I picked Alazon.
I know, but I picked Bornman.
I got only 3 wrong.
You know, I picked Bogdan
I got wrong. I was bouncing back and forth.
I picked Bogdan too.
I picked Bogdan. Yeah, I got most of them right. It was just there's 2 I got wrong, and one of them I was flipping back and forth right before the match, so I didn't really know.
I got that one wrong. I got the Michael Todd.
I got that one right away. Mainly because Petrenko.
Yeah, but I got it wrong.
Talking about it, he's too orthodox. He's way too orthodox and way too fundamental. You can't beat a king's move doing that. You're just not going to do it. What's going to happen? You're going to sit there, and then this is going to happen.
Yeah, but eventually, you would have trained. Yeah, but you know what? Though you know what I'm getting upset with these elite guys.
He thought he was too strong.
They're so fucking good, but they're so orthodox, and they don't train transitional pulling. And
they don't train unorthodox. Yes, very true.
How the fuck do you get to that level and not have a transition? How do you get to that level? Like Georgie Spetkov. How do you get a
Well,
top
yeah.
on the hand of Georgie's?
You want to know
and then
how?
Zero
You want to know
fucking
how?
transition.
all
Everybody
they
you
do.
face up to that top elite level loses to you because you're so good at that move. But then you get the guy who has the counter or is good enough to stop you, and you look like a fool.
Yeah, but if you train
I'll be totally
properly,
honest. Petrenko looked foolish up there. I'm going to be dead honest.
Oh, he
Oleg looked
did.
foolish.
He looked stupid. He did. I agree.
He didn't even try one time to do what Vitaly did. He didn't even try to do what Hermes did.
He didn't
All
try
he
to
did was try
fly.
to jump into a flop out of nowhere. He's like, "I'll just flop it."
Pure power.
No, that's not it. It's never
That's-
worked on a King's move ever.
No, I
Ever.
agree.
It's never
And you know
going
what-
to. Not Mike, especially
what
Michael Todd.
sucks is that is the push car way, just to be superiorly strong. But unfortunately, he's going to have to start working on
Michael
technicality.
didn't lose any of that King's move power when he dropped weight.
No, I agree. Well, no. So what I thought, okay, so I picked Petrenko, but what I thought, hear me out, is I thought, okay, Michael just took a match with 40 days out, and he has to drop 2 weight classes.
And he just lost to Camille in
yes,
a weird
and-
way.
And he just lost to Camille. And I'm thinking in my head, Petrenko is definitely going to be stronger physically, I believe. And I believe he was. But he fell into that trap, right? Now,
In the orthodox ways, he was. But in all the
I agree.
unorthodox,
But I did not think for a second that he wasn't actually in practice beating a King's move. Like Hermes, he made a special King's move bar. Remember that bar they used? And
oh yeah.
like, listen, when I take a match with anybody, like Len, I pulled a little different than I normally pull when I pulled Len. I did, because I had to study Len, and I said, well, I have to change what I'm doing, and I have to do this. Not that I did it perfect, but it worked in the end, right? But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, every opponent I get, I will watch what I have to do, and I will train specifically for that opponent. Oleg Petrenko, I hope he learned a lesson, because next time he gets a chance, if he does with Michael Todd, he needs to be getting everyone to mimic the King's move. He needs to work on sliding his fingers up. He needs to worry about elbow advancement, like, everything. Because there is no reason that Petrenko
Why do you
couldn't have
think
fucking trained.
Why do you think I'm just training to top roll Dakota? I'm not even going to hook him. I'm just going to top roll him.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Well, you've already
Dakota,
got-
he's
You guys
trying
are
to
going to
help
start
you.
rolling me as a
Yeah, but you know what, Cody? You're a pretty versatile puller in a sense, because people don't realize you can hook, you can top roll, you can press, and you got this new fucking move, the low hand top roll you're doing, right? Or open hand top roll.
But it's just going to be like this. Push his wrist back and down. All top roll. No,
I
we're gonna
hope
have
for
no
both
cut.
of you it turns into a war. I hope.
I don't.
I hope
want
for
it to
both
be
of you. It'll be
embarrassing.
good. No, it'll be good if it turns into a war for both of you. That way Dakota gets some work in, you get some work in, you get to fight some angles. He gets. I want you both to get something from this. But you're club
That's
mates.
not what I'm
You know,
going there
I want
for.
this to be
I still
positive.
want you to smash Dakota. Yeah.
I want it to be
Like,
all.
don't get me wrong.
and-
I like a good war,
But
but
after
this
you
one, I
smash
want to be fast.
Dakota, I'll forgive him again, and I won't wish it upon him anymore. So you just smash him so I can feel good, and then I'll be nice to Dakota again.
Yeah, all Oleg had to do is watch Hermes pulling Montserrat. Rise, climb,
Yep,
adjust.
I agree.
Even the way Vitaly did it is still the way to do it if you do it correctly. You can yeah. There's 3 ways. I say there's 3 ways to beat a King's move.
Vitaly beat
You
him with
it
a
in the
press.
setup. You beat it in the setup by gripping them low enough if you know they're going for it, and you hope to make it so they can't bend their wrist at all, and you flash them right. You just pull them right to the pad because they're trying to pull backwards, so you're just trying to, whoop,
Quick, before they get it
And then the
locked.
other 2 ways are the flop. You still climb,
still
and when
gotta
you go to
climb.
finish, you flop. Or the other ones, you climb, and then you just cinch, and you turn them more and more palm up until they're basically like this, and then that's when
Don't
you.
get out on, or the riser. See, when you get out enough of Michael's riser, it will fail.
That's what I'm talking about. You dump them so much because you're coming back so far, and then you cup because once they're dumped and turned over,
Yeah.
that's when you go for the kill. But you see this, you have to make sure that they're up like I am. If they're still down like this, it's not time to press yet. It's once they adjust and go like this, then you press.
Joe Nello is apparently giving away some of his. Apparently, Dakota developed A shoulder roll.
A shoulder roll.
I've been doing shoulder rolls with Dakota for years.
Yeah, it's not new. Yeah.
Just talking with Neil about shoulder rolling isn't going to change everything. Me and Sean have been shoulder rolling for a long time. I'm not saying that I know better than Neil. I'm just saying that like, Dakota's heard a lot about shoulder rolling.
And then
Neil just kind of.
and then Captain Hook said Cody. Captain Hook said Cody doesn't even hook anymore in most of his
no, you don't. The last
matches
time you hooked-
anymore.
The last time you hooked was against freaking Jeremy Etsy.
Joe Fox.
Etsy.
Well, you hooked Joe
I was gonna
Fox.
say I hooked Joe Fox.
Did you?
Mhm. You got a pin that way.
The one round I didn't get my wrist taken.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot that round. Sorry. Besides that one round, it was pretty much.
It was a
Jeremy, it was like Jeremy's when you started to be like, I'm gonna start top rolling more. Because in the Jeremy match, you were going inside, but then you're kind of finishing with the top roll or the opposite, or what? You started using the top roll in the Jeremy match. So.
No.
Started going inside, and then went outside after.
Went outside, yeah. I think that match
Okay,
is really when you're like.
A lot of people think I'm top rolling. A lot of people think I'm top rolling. I'm not. I'm in a hook. I'm in a high hook,
You're just in a flat.
but static.
A
You're
high
not
hook
fully
is just
stupid.
as much top roll as it is hook. That's why they're probably saying that because it's in between the two. So
I know, but like but most of my shit, like I don't actively engage my top roll. It's a cup in, drag, and then I lean with my body, and this just doesn't move.
which is
It gets locked.
yeah, but if you say those words,
As I'm tipping my body.
that is one way to top roll, right? You don't have to be driving with this actively. You can just that is a top roll still.
Some people are a
Not
thumb
fully
pronated top roll. Thumb pronated top roll. Some people are an index finger top roll. Some
Yeah,
people are
knuckle top
cupping-
roll,
high
Yeah.
cupping
center of
top roll.
hand top roll,
Yeah,
shell
there's-
top roll.
Yep. Oh yeah,
wrist
just
line
dump your
connection,
rise,
like
dump
grab you
your
like this
rise
with your
and pure
pinky
wrist
and
top
rip.
roll.
Yeah, there's
Low
10
hand.
ways to top roll. There's maybe more
There's
than
so
10. There's
many.
low hand top roll, outside top roll, knight's move, king's move.
So many.
Too many.
Like, that's why I love arm wrestling, right? Because there's just
Cody does have a pretty decent queen's move. Yeah, it is pretty good.
it's good.
I'll be honest with you though, Cody could be better at it if he
I think he's still
I
developing.
think Cody uses it too defensively. I think he underestimates his ability with it offensively. I think if Cody hit with a king's move, he'd beat a lot of people very quick. Believe it or
I
not.
agree.
Even if it starts going this way, as soon as you rotate Cody, they're gonna go, ah! They'll be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? Fucking hurt
Sheldon-
themselves. I'm not even
Sheldon
kidding.
brings
So,
up a good point
it's very
here.
dangerous.
So Sheldon's point here is what I've been saying. So every time we see Uncle Todd lose, right? You know how I talk about how he gets over supinated, and then you know what it is?
Put on his
It is
bicep.
it's his bicep failing, and that's why he loses. And he
When you're
said,
palm
"Oh, I
up,
don't
what
train
keeps your arm
bicep."
straight? There's two things to keep your arm straight when you're palm up. You have a tendon going on the backside of your elbow. That's a resisting tendon. So it's going to resist. So it's going to try to stay bent. And then this tendon in your biceps doing most of it. So it's mainly
Okay.
just pulling on your bicep tendon and your tricep tendon. That's it. It's most of the bicep. So yeah, if you do get them palm up, you
Got it.
can. Now, human beings
Good
in general
order.
overtrain their biceps more than any other muscle, though. Remember that.
Oh, it's true.
More than
Dad.
any
I
other
know.
muscle, human beings overtrain the bicep.
But a good hooker usually has a good bicep. That's all I'm saying.
Here it says Phil has a crazy
Just starting arm wrestling when you got a big bicep, people will
Yeah. So we might see. You know,
hook.
I think
People
it's-
just
Someone
tell you to
says
hook,
here-
you hook. And someone it's just opening my arm, right?
Yeah. I actually want to see Cody versus Phil the most because you know what? I think Phil's a pretty good guy, and I think he just genuinely wants to feel you on the table.
Yeah,
I
Cody,
wouldn't mind
he said Cody will go into a hook when he pulls me, and then someone says Phil has a really crazy hook. I'm curious.
Good.
What about? I want to see what. How do you think it would go when it was Prime Dale versus Phil, like before Heart Attack Dale versus Phil?
Okay.
Not a
How,
lot
how
of people rip
but
it.
who do you think wins?
In a hook?
Yeah,
I never go against Dale. Not when he was when he beat Niles Anderson 3-0. Niles Anderson just fucking popped off at Arizona State on the weekend, by the way. But when I seen him beat Niles Anderson the way he did 3-0 in that shape, I would not. If someone's willing to go on the hook with Dale, I got Dale every day of the week.
I think I beat Prime Dale in a hook.
It depends on the hook.
Dale
If it-
Kotick, Deadly
if-
Dale.
Yeah, it just depends on the hook, Cody. I think you can beat Dale in a lot of spots because of how physically strong you've gotten. But there is a certain spot where if you let Daddy went right where Daddy liked it, I don't know if you could beat it. I don't know. I might not. I might say I don't know. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I do got you beating Dale in a match, Cody. But I'm just saying, prime Dale in his where Daddy likes it. I don't know. I don't know. I almost don't. I don't know. I don't think I could bet against him. But that's not saying
right
that's
here
not
like
saying-
this, right in here like this, and just drag sideways. I don't think he can.
Yeah, right arm, I don't know, but left arm, I think you got him, Cody.
Oh, left arm all day.
Well, left arm, I got him in my sleep.
Yeah.
Well, the
No,
Drew in
listen.
the chat was saying that he's decent at getting a good idea of pullers. His first day arm wrestling with real arm wrestlers on a table, he had about an hour of training, and then he had his first super match and did well. They didn't think he was brand new. Now, here's something. I studied arm wrestling on YouTube for a couple of years. Let me tell you guys a secret real quick.
Mhm.
There are certain things. Now, I know this sounds. I'm going to make me sound like an idiot, but I've done it myself multiple
No, I
times.
agree. I know
You can study something and then try it and be very good at it just from the study. There's things
have
I've
an
studied
idea.
that I've never physically done, and I have such a good idea of it that I've actually done better at it, and I look like I'm hyper proficient when I first do something. People are like, "Oh, you've been doing this forever." Like a slack line. I never did a slack line before, but I watched a lot of videos on how people balance with their hands and everything. The first time I did a slack line, it was like a 40-foot one. I went there and back. I even went backwards. I was like, "Oh, it's
Yeah,
because
well, you
I
did
watched a
look
lot
up
of
to-
videos
Yeah.
of people slacklining way before ever." And there's a lot more stuff I've done than just slacklining. But
Yeah.
there are
I
some things that if you're a certain type of person, you can turn a visual into a feeling of physical.
Especially spectrum guys.
Yeah, well,
spectrum guys
probably if you're
really-
hyper autistic, I can imagine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I was autistic for arm wrestling. That would be dope.
Well, you gotta look at it like this. So you do get what you get in. I just had this conversation the other day. Buddy's like, "Well, you only been pulling 4 years. You sound like like your analytics and just the way you train." I said, to be honest, me and Mike, I was referring to the three of us. I said we actually like live, eat, breathe shit arm wrestling. We wake up in the morning, we think about what we're doing, and somehow we're thinking of arm wrestling. And when nighttime comes, somehow we're thinking of arm wrestling, and like we're always thinking of arm wrestling. So like when you make it your life and you're eat, breathe, and shitting arm wrestling, you probably pack in a lot more than somebody just casually doing it as a hobby for 10 years, right?
They
That's what it
say
is, right?
10,000
How much
hours makes you a
dedication?
professional. I would
Oh,
say
I-
I have about 10,000 hours in arm wrestling, and that's
I
I thought
training
it
at
was to
home.
master
practicing.
something. It was 10,000 to master, and then 25,000 as a grandmaster.
Maybe.
Like
I've
your
heard
Red Seal, your
some
Gold Seal,
some of that's
like-
familiar. Hey, Miles.
Either one, yeah. 10,000 is like the base level of you're very proficient at it. Yeah, when you can do something 10,000 times, you become hyper proficient. Totally.
Mark McPhail is, you know what? Mark McPhail's fucking a power. He's a beast. He's one of the best hookers I've seen too. I think Prime. I would like to see Prime Dale with Mark actually, but Mark McPhail I think is he's. I've watched so many matches and fuck yeah, I wouldn't want to. I don't even think I want to go on a hook with him. So,
That's fair.
I don't even know who Mark McPhail is.
You know who Mark McPhail is?
multi-time Canadian national
You've seen
champion.
him before. You've literally seen him before, Cody. I've
He
seen him
trains
in the
with-
same room with us. Like I've seen you and him in the same room before.
He's like
Well,
the
I mean,
coach
also-
of that Patrick McKinnon.
You saw his face, you know who he is.
You know who
Yeah,
he is.
okay.
He's like,
I'll tell everyone this. They put names in the chat. There's a good chance. I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about, unless I
yeah,
see.
he's not good
a
with
picture.
names. He's not good with names. Yeah, he is
There's
strong as
certain
fuck.
names I will remember, but if I see a face, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. Like I don't forget a face. I do not forget a face.
He says,
It's
Cody.
this guy here.
yeah,
Oh well, that's not going to work very well.
no, but he
Uh,
says
Send
he's
it to me.
tit for tat with Mark McPhail.
Yeah, it's not going to work. But
So Cody,
You-
you're
send
gonna,
me-
I've seen
you're
him
gonna have
before.
a good match. You're gonna have
Zach,
a good
send
match
me the
with Phil
picture.
Cardi. Okay. This is the match I want to see now. Cody versus Phil Cardi.
that's going to be awesome. I'm hyped for it.
Oh, yeah, I'm hyped for it too because I think it's actually going to be a fucking war. I think actually he might be worthy, Cody. I think he is. If he's tit for tat with Mark McPhail inside, yep, definitely. Last year, Mark and Captain Phil had a war at provincials. Okay.
Oh, it's funny. I think this is a picture of Cohen beside Mark. Cohen led keeper beside. Yeah. Cody, this is Mark and Cohen, I guess.
Well, it wasn't at provincials. Yeah, I was gonna say I never seen him at nationals. So
No, it's literally if I don't say someone's name multiple times and actually drill it into my brain, it don't. It took me a fucking year to remember Zach. He has one of the easiest names to remember. I remember always asking, "Who's that little guy again?" And we were in the same club.
Yeah.
Brains go. It took me a year and a half. Or no, it took me a year. Sorry, to remember my girlfriend's stepdad's name.
What's his name?
He's not. That's one thing. Cody he's probably the worst with names I've ever seen in my life. So I do agree, and I know it's legit. Cody he has a really hard time remembering.
It took me a second. You always got me there.
Two of Canadian top 200 pullers that was.
But even Matt Sador says yes. Mark McPhail is a legend. So
I sent you the picture, Cody. Once you see the guy, you'll be like, you'll know who he is.
You know what? You know what I'm doing?
I think we saw him at nationals. It must have been nationals. I can't remember where I saw him.
What I'd like to do? Guys, what I'm thinking right now? Okay, I pulled Len Houghton. Now I'm going to try to pull Sean Ross because he's a long time puller now on the East Coast. Then maybe I'll find that Ian match will happen with me and Ian Carnegie. I want to pull all the fucking yesterday's legends.
Apparently, Auden destroyed Ian recently in a practice. Fresh.
Oh yeah, well there you go. Maybe I got a chance against Ian. Yeah. We'll see.
Zach was the guy that you told me. It was the middle guy, right?
Yeah.
I do not know that guy.
No. Oh wow.
I've never spoke to him.
Wrestling. I watched him. I knew him before I started arm wrestling. I watched him arm wrestle on YouTube before I started arm wrestling.
Where did I see him? It was years ago, but I remember seeing him in person. Maybe more than once. Where's he from? Nova Scotia?
He says I sent you a video of Keno McGill and Mark McPhail nationals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I've been talking to Keanu McGill a little bit, and I think me and Keanu would be a good match too.
I think you could beat Keanu.
Either arm. I don't know how his left is.
I think you could beat him. But again, I think I'm giving you the strength credit again because I think you're stronger. But Keanu looked pretty good. He's been looking like he's got a lot better. I seen him first a couple years ago, and he was at Mayhem at the mall when I was there.
Yeah, I was kind of basing off of the performance I saw then. But yeah, look, he's definitely. Well, it's been years. People actually put effort in. You'll see it. Marcus K. Breton. Okay, yeah.
Drew's hating on me a lot lately. You gotta stop, Drew. Come on, buddy.
So Joe Nella was saying that he said that I'll beat. It seems like he said I'll beat Keanu McGill on the left, but not on the right. What makes you think I won't beat him on the right?
He's from Cape Breton. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of strong dudes. Listen, East Coast has got strong guys, man. But again,
we got Dakota in the chat. Don't lose to me, Cody.
Oh, don't lose to me, Cody. Yeah.
Keanu would smoke Cody.
Oh, come on.
He's somewhat close to Alex Maritzis.
That's not true. Alex beats him.
Because your right is doo-doo. It's not as bad as Tim Lewis's right. I'll tell you that much, Joe. I'll tell you right now.
I don't know, man.
Who do you think would win, Joe? Me or Tim Lewis, right arm?
Tim Lewis.
Let's see. You think Tim would win?
Against you?
Jeez.
I
pulled him at the after pull. I was the first guy who pulled right arm.
I think
right arm. No, I pulled him right arm.
That's what I'm saying. Right arm. That's what I'm saying. Right arm.
Oh, right arm. Are you talking right arm? Oh no,
Fucking right arm, not left arm, not left arm,
Tim's
not
right
left
arm is garbage. No, his right arm's garbage.
Zach would.
Yeah, no, I wanted
Zach,
to see if Joe was going to say Tim.
Oh
'Cause
no,
if Joe said Tim, I was going to say you'll beat Tim in the setup, Zach. Yes, but I also think even if I gave him some of this, I did pull him. It looks like it's almost like he pulls in slow motion on the right arm. He has power, but it takes like 3 seconds for him to engage. Like, I'm not even joking. And once he engages, he can start
Tim's
to pull.
right arm. Do you know what? Tim is a very, very strong puller left. But you won't even get mad at this. On the right,
I don't think he trains the right.
No, but it's so bad. It's one of the worst for higher level guys.
Yeah, it's the
so
biggest
bad.
disparity from a left
But
to
he
a
had
right I've
really
ever
bad
felt, for
injury,
sure. He might have got an injury totally.
Like, I bet you Beefy Boy beats him right-handed. And that's a 15-year-old kid.
Beefy's 16 now. Put some respect on Beefy's name.
I don't know. I think
disrespect.
Keanu and Dakota.
I'm just fucking with you, Cody.
Those guys don't pull the same. They have different.
You're right,
different
Joe. I do beat everyone in this setup. That is, I'm not even kidding. That's kind of me and Dakota trained just setups for like a year and a half, bro. Not even joking. That's how
And
me
you know
Dakota
what?
was so good in the
You gotta
setups
do.
because that's what we
That's why you're so good
drilled
at
it. We drilled every angle. And he had a much bigger hand than me, so that helped him too because I would fight in weird angles. He would give up a lot too, so he's used to fighting in bad angles and coming back from like. We did a lot of setup training, me and Dakota.
You know what? Nello was saying that Keanu McGill is close to Alex. That is the biggest bullshit. I watched provincials this year from there. I have never seen a pin so fast in my goddamn life. Alex went through Keanu like Keanu was a wet paper bag.
Maybe
It was
Keanu
literally
put
like
his arm down.
they were gripping up, and then Alex was like, "Whoa, bam!" Just like he did. Like it was way fast. It was like he wasn't even there.
Sounds like you and Keanu need a match. Hey, maybe Keanu and Cody.
You know what?
in August?
He has a good training app. I'll even
Keanu
give him a
pulled
little
the
bit of
open
promotion.
first.
No, but like I'll even give
You got
Keanu a
second.
little bit of promotion. He has a training app, which is
that's
really
cool.
good. Has a lot of good workouts on there. A lot of good programs. I'd highly give it a check out. It's really good.
And it's called Keanu's training app.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's freaking cool.
Is it
Well,
called
one sec here.
KLYMB?
oh.
Oh, we lost Cody for a
Yes,
second.
it
Oh,
is.
yeah, because he had to. Okay, Klimb. It's called KLYMB.
I just had to go look at the name.
Nice.
It is a good training
Cool, yeah.
app. It has a lot of good workouts on there. Good training systems. I'll give him that.
Sluggett versus Cardi, best of 7. Ooh, best of 7. Would you be down for that, Cody? Best of 7?
Somebody for who's Brody
What?
Morin versus Beefy Boy.
Brody.
Brody.
Oh, I think he's from Saskatchewan.
Okay. Yeah,
Am
Beefy
I right?
Boy's
Colin?
getting
That's the
good.
guy from. Is that the guy from your club?
Yeah, maybe. Let's set it up.
But yeah, that's
I love
actually.
matches.
it-
I love
you know,
matches.
It'd be worth it. I would want a good training. I would like a good training session for leading up to it. And
Yeah.
what arm would he want? Does he want left arm or my right arm?
Oh, Dakota's saying that Phil won't even want to pull you after Dakota slams you. Won't even be a match.
I think-
Dakota
I like-
make me
I like-
laugh.
Oh, I'm liking the sound of the match between Phil Cardi and Cody. I gotta
I think
become
it's
your
a-
manager, Cody.
I do want Chris Gallant too. So if he has, maybe he can come up here for
I think that'd
Battle
be good,
Zone. That'd be
Zach.
awesome.
I like that. You know what? I'm happy that you actually.
I like a
said-
challenge too, man. I always like
Yeah,
to. I like to punch slightly above what I think I can do
Sure.
because
Oh, that's awesome.
right now, by the time the match comes, if I do right training, I should win. That's what in my
Oh,
head.
yeah.
If I take a match that's slightly above me, it helps me because then I know, okay, I got to be at least. Because I think this is where I am, and I also think they're going to train. So I have to train harder than them, and I'm starting behind them. So I have to make sure that I jump them when they're training. You know, but I like that.
it. Listen, I need motivation too. Everyone says, "Oh, why you always get so set on?" Yeah, because when I have a match, I can sit back and say, "This is what I need to do," and you know what I mean. That's why there's no bigger fan than myself when I go against somebody because I I know I put in the work. I know I studied how they pull. I know if I can execute, I win. And if I don't, I only have me to answer to at the end. It's like, okay, Brian, you knew how he pulled, you knew how strong you needed to be. You know what I mean?
You set it up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I do put.
So,
a lot
I'm
of
curious.
Match is better.
What does Phil want? Does he want a left arm or a right arm match?
well, you're
That's
strong
just that.
both.
Or does he want
See,
both?
I'll tell Phil. Cody is very, very proficient left arm. His right is also very good. But if you wanted a true win on Cody, you'd have to be left arm. Be like, because if you beat Cody left, you really beat Cody. You beat him right, it's not his dominant arm. You know, Cody's dominant arm is left. If your dominant arm's right, though, I mean, then
he can still pull.
If your dominant arm's left, though, that would be
I
a
think
crazy
he's
match.
just as strong right, but his left is more predominant. Yeah.
Or we can just say fuck it.
Me and Brian need a cut for building this Cody versus Phil match. I'm pretty sure I said Cody versus Phil. I was the first one to say it. Hey?
No, I think it was said on the chat first.
I think I said it out loud. Maybe I read the chat. That makes sense. I remember being the first one to say it out loud. I was like, I think I said it, but yeah, maybe I read it. I'll steal the idea anyway. It was my idea.
I do think that.
Wait a second, because I said I wanted to pull Chris, so I think I said Cody could pull Phil and I'll pull Chris. So I think I did.
No, we said that. But I think
you know what? Someone might have said it first, and then I said that after. Either way, it's a great idea.
But you know what I do think is I know there's a lot of talent in the East Coast, and I think that we need to do more West versus East. Like any way we can work it out.
We've basically gone Central and all the way to the West. I've at least pulled all of the guys in my weight class that are really good from the Central over to the West. At Nationals,
is the Drew talking about using both of his arms at the same time on one of my arms?
Yes, of course.
He might be able to, if that's what he's talking about, then he might.
He's talking about both of his arms on your
hands on my one arm.
And to be fair, it could be a match.
So in my opinion, Brian, who's your best right hand 242 in Alberta? You know what's really tough about that, Matt, is a lot of our 242 guys were supers that cut down to 242, and all of them have just returned to supers again. Like
Greg Deneen, maybe he's the only guy at 242. I think that's
left-handed. I think he's number.
Oh, that's right hand. My bad. That's left.
Yeah,
right
but
hand's
he's
hard,
right
man.
hand. Yeah.
I would personally, if Caleb or Dustin cut to 242, be them. But right now, are they 242? Caleb just was.
Caleb can beat. He can beat.
Caleb, I think right arm Caleb at 242 is as good as anybody. I think if Dustin Houghton right now became 242,
Dustin can't go back to 2. He's already like 285.
I can't see anyone at 242 beating Caleb right arm right now.
Yeah,
Travis Robertson can make 242, but he said he's 260 right now. So
he said he doesn't think he can now. He's going to accept the supers, is what he said.
Okay, so really, if they're not in that class and it's more so guys beefing up from 230, then that's a hard one. There's really, it's guys that cut or raise. There's no one that sits at that weight class. That's, you know what I mean? Name one guy that sits at 242 all the time, doesn't go down or up. I don't know anybody really. That's like crazy good.
We gotta get Drew. You know what? We should get Drew a match. Do you ever want to travel, Drew? Try to get you a match, buddy.
What's that one guy's name? Sorry, what's the one guy's name? He has glasses, pulls in the 242s.
Or no,
he might be Grand Prairie. He has glasses.
Hey,
though.
Phil,
he's pretty good.
Have you ever beat Tim Lewis? I'm curious if Phil has ever beat Tim Lewis.
Probably never pulled.
On the left.
Probably never pulled.
Damn. Do you know who I'm talking about, Brian?
If he's been pulling for a long time, then he might have.
I'm trying to think right now. There's a couple 242 guys. I think there's Tyson. There's that Tyson guy. What's his name?
He's Saskatchewan.
Yeah, he's Saskatchewan. Yeah.
Charles Tyson. You're thinking about Charles.
Yeah.
Joel
Hansen, maybe. Does he cut?
Joel's also Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Damn it! What's the guy I'm thinking of's name? Is it Mark? Mark something?
Oh, are you talking about Mark Harrison? Yes.
Mark Harrison. That's what I'm thinking. 242. Mark Harrison's pretty good.
Yeah. He's not pretty good. He's really good.
He doesn't wear glasses. I don't know why. I saw him with glasses once. But I was going to say, thinking about it, he doesn't really wear them often.
Mark Harrison, listen, if that guy even breathes arm wrestling for a couple months, he's one of the best in the country. Like
that's what I'm saying. So Mark Harrison, 242, I think he'd be the guy.
Yeah, I think so. You listen, Mark Harrison, if you go back and watch, man, like he kicked ass, man. The guy finishing second to Devin for like years in a row was Mark Harrison. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
Mark
he's
Harrison.
dabbling a little bit back. So, I mean,
He's getting
Mark
fired up.
Harrison is a good guy. So he's got a match. Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
who
Oh, no, he's
who
getting
could
ready
beat
for
him at
nationals.
242?
He's
Yeah,
getting
sorry.
ready
Yeah,
for
but who
Worlds.
could beat him at 242 if he's trying?
If he's trying and training, I don't know. I don't put my money against Mark. I mean,
Dakota, does Mark make 242 right now? He would be the best. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think he could.
yeah, I think
Sean
so.
said he beats Mark though, but I don't think Sean is. Sean can
Maybe
make
off the
242.
couch, Mark. I mean, I don't know.
I never
like,
thought about that. Sean at 242. I forgot Sean can make that now. I totally forgot Sean can make
oh yeah,
242.
Sean. Yeah, you know what? And Sean wants to be that way.
Sean
too,
or
you know
Mark?
that?
Sean or Mark at that rate then. Either one.
And then Caleb. Yeah, like
That's
Caleb.
a really good one.
Sean,
Well,
Mark. Yeah.
Someone was like, I think it was Joey Ellis.
But Mark's that guy. If he's on point, he's,
The problem is with Tim
That's true,
242.
Milo did.
There's too many super heavyweights that cut to make 242, and
Yeah.
they do it 1 year and then don't do it for a couple of years, and they do it 1 year. Like
Yeah.
we don't have a real. That's the one class we don't have a true 242 class. Greg
That's what I was
Dineen,
thinking, like-
he's our benchmark for the left.
Yeah, I mean, he can beat the super heavies left arm though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
A lot of them, most of them, I'd say. I think he could. He's probably close to top 5 super heavy left arm, if not definitely top 5
Canada.
super heavy left arm.
Canada.
Well, that's what I mean. Like his left is crazy good. He's not just 242. Like he's overall like that good.
Yeah.
There's only I know
And
of
you
what.
know,
Yeah,
I know
a
that.
handful
That's
of
why
guys
I
that can
want
be
to have a
left-handed.
match against him. Like Joe Nello goes, he did beat Tim Lewis at Mac. I was like, I know this. That's why I think me and Milo would be a good match. Milo did run away from Tim's power and only take him win because he ran from his power. I fought in the power and went through it.
Yeah, your win was more impressive against him than Milo's. Milo's ran from his strength the whole match.
Ooh, Matt
flat
Sedor.
and top rolled or pressed. Matt Sedor, what's he saying?
And Sean have a match.
They have a big
right
match.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sean and Matt have a big match at Fraser's event coming up. And you know what? I think you're getting the best. You're getting the best, I think, at that weight. I think, Matt. You know what? If you beat Sean, yeah, that's you can hang your hat and relax because I mean he's a really good puller. I would say that you might be physically stronger than Sean, but Sean's so technical.
If we're talking today, Sean beats Mark for sure. I'm talking if Mark were to train,
Oh,
like you
if
said,
Mark
for a few
was-
months,
yeah,
then he'd be
if Mark
back in
took a
the
ma-
conversation, right?
If he took a match and you gave him 3 months to train, you're not going to.
Then him and Sean would be a good match. Yeah, right now, Sean is way too.
like off the right now at the moment, Sean. I would say Sean. Yeah, 100%. And I
Sean's
might
at the
say
point right now that like I think Sean's about to have another level up.
Yeah, he's right. He's on the cusp of just
I think
jumping.
he's right at he's on. You can feel it. He's on the cusp, about to go up again.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
you know
There's
what?
just there's
After Dakota, I know I guess I gotta add Phil to that list now. But like I have a list of names of people I would like to set matches up with, or do a training cycle and then set a match up with them. There's Joe Fuhr from Montana, Dalton Waller from Montana, Matt Oliver, right or left, Phil now. There's a few other names. Milo Larrett.
Quinn. You know what? Quinn Carberry, that guy. I'm not even lying.
Keanu McGill.
He only.
I forgot about that Quinn guy.
Quinn only pulls here and there.
I was gonna say I totally forgot about that guy. Yeah,
He's deadly. He's deadly. The guy's strong. I remember him beating me. He beat me in an amateur tournament, and then I had to pull him in a match.
that's the guy that has his sunglasses, like his glasses attached by the. Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure that was him.
He's strong.
Yeah, he is pretty good, eh?
Well, he's so damn
He's
strong.
surprising.
Like, oh yeah, I remember the one time we were dead center, and he just had too much drive. This is back when I was still new to the sport.
He's not very shredded, but he has the power as if he was
strong.
shredded. That's what's
Power.
crazy. Yeah, you're like, what the frick?
His name's Quinlan. Yeah, Quinlan. Yeah.
Oh, Dakota, if I beat you, Cody, is your list going to change?
I don't need to worry about it because it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Have you guys
Does
seen
Dakota
what my
want to
name
put some
is?
money down? Does he want to come up to the table with $100 each and put it down on the match? Is he confident?
Hey, Dakota will pull anyone, anytime, anywhere.
No, I'm just
That's what
asking.
makes
We
it
already got the
good.
match set. Does he want to come to the table with $100
Who you
and put it
You and
down?
Dakota? Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I'm asking him.
Yeah. Well, we'll
When are we
see.
gonna see Dakota on Arm Wars? Hey, is that ever coming out?
Gonna come out.
Maybe
Well,
he
Neil,
lost his matches and he's not coming out. Maybe we will never see.
maybe. But
Most likely.
yeah, I don't think all that matters. I think it just
Cody, most likely.
well, what I can say is no, because the East versus West, they're going to take a 2-week break, but then they're going to start releasing matches next week. I heard. So
Okay.
it probably
I was wondering, I'm like, when's
it
this
might
coming
be
out?
like 2 to 3 weeks still, or maybe even a month before we see if Sean and Dakota match gets played or whatever.
Who's
Yeah.
Armbender?
It's cool they were there. Armbender, I don't know. He's
The
from
Armbender.
from near New York or something, or New Jersey or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know why I went all crazy.
He's always got something crazy to say. Usually,
Yeah. Phil, no, Cody does like hard matches.
yeah. He doesn't want.
Dakota has commitment and heart. Can't ask for more. Totally. Dakota does leave it all on the table 100%.
Oh yeah. Cody likes matches where he wants to. At the end, he wants to feel like he earned the win. Like he likes.
Let's pull in Lloyd. Cohen, there you go. You can pull in Lloyd. Is it December 6th? The first weekend of December? Border Rivals. I hope I'm getting to Border Rivals again. You know, I won my 2 years ago. I lost last year. You know what? Maybe me and Nathan need to go again. I think I need to run that back. You know, I think this time I won't take it easy on him.
Please. There must be a lot of 220 guys. Is that a common weight class? Because do you know Cody
Who
gets
is
the most
Armbender?
call-outs out of all of us?
There is a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of 220s.
There must be.
There's a lot of guys that are, believe it or not, Brian, if you want to know the truth, so a lot of guys that are 205, 206. They sit 207, 208. They sit around 210. They got to pull 220. They're not dropping 10 pounds. They just pull.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's fun
And I'm
getting Cody fired up.
I've only seen
Armbender, say your
I've only
damn
seen
name.
I seen one guy challenging you, Zach, for a while, and then there was nothing, and then Cody.
Did I ever face that guy? The guy challenged me. Did I destroy him?
I'm guessing that
No,
Armbender is Dalton,
Armbender
and
did.
Dalton's going to lose.
It might be Dalton. Hey,
Might be. I thought it was somebody from the other side of the country, but
Little
it could
Dalton.
be. If they think
I
they're gonna
thought he was
smoke
from
him,
like New Jersey or something, or somewhere up there.
Wait. Let's see. Armbender. Do you know me? That'll narrow it down a little
He
bit.
knows, yeah. Then, but I don't think so.
Hey, I'm excited. Hey, I'm excited for Ali to pay me that $100.
He's starting it
Cody,
again.
it's someone you know.
Yeah.
I forget who it is. Someone you know, apparently.
We go through this every time. No, you sent us. I'm pretty sure you're not from near here. You're from in the States.
Cody's the type of puller I want to see pull. Not because I think he will always win, but it's more about personality you care about. See his journey. You feel invested. That's long-term growth. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
100%.
Oh, it's Sean O'Connor.
He invests in himself. Yeah. And I looked him up. He's from somewhere in the States. Yeah,
Buffalo. Yes. Buffalo, New York.
that's right. Somewhere over there.
Sean O'Connor. Does he have
I don't know
any
if it's
significant wins,
Buffalo, New Jersey, maybe?
or is he just a
Buffalo?
local, person that doesn't have any significant wins on anyone?
New York. Okay.
I don't know, but he wants to pull you though. I would say, you know what? Anybody can pull anybody if you're willing to travel.
Hey, people,
I gotta
listen.
start
If
writing
you don't
these
think
names
you can
down.
beat Cody, just call me out. I'll pull anybody, even if they're heavy. Trust me.
I
Beat
never
me
say no
first,
to
you beat
him.
me, then beat Cody, and then
You know-
beat Brian. You got to
You
work.
know who I called out today? You know who I called out today?
Sonny Gay.
No, not Sonny Gay. Someone famous though.
Call out someone you can actually call out, though. Don't call out someone
did.
who lives
No, I
8,000
called
miles
somebody
away.
out. I called somebody out in case Arm Wars ever may give me the phone call. If I ever do get the Arm Wars phone call, I called somebody out that would be probably a good idea, and that has been at Arm Wars before.
Mhm.
And he's an ex-strongman.
Hey, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be beating someone that was on it.
Yep.
Cohen Ledke says, I'd be willing to bet any amount of money that Zach would destroy my right arm. Who knows, man? Maybe, but who knows?
Listen, I don't bet against Zach too often.
Okay. Cody, let's start in the hook, Dakota says. I like that, actually. I like that. That's a smart way to do it.
You want to start in a hook with me? Oh, that's a bad decision, Dakota. That's a real bad decision.
That would actually be so funny. Last round.
I
If
won't
one of you is
try
up,
to frame
if one of you is up, start in the hook.
You don't remember hearing that remember when he pulled Dalton? That's what he said. Right.
Yeah, I know he's gonna go. I know for a fact Dakota is gonna go running for my fingertips.
What I would do.
To be honest, if Dakota can't get my hand back, he ain't winning.
Christian says, any bets? I think someone did ask to put up $100.
I've asked multiple people. I've asked Dakota, Jonello. None of them will put up $100.
Hope your elbow holds up, Cody, from that inside power that Dakota's got. Better watch it. Better watch out.
Didn't Dakota pop your elbow in practice inside?
Oh shit! He did pop your elbow inside in practice. I remember that. You guys went inside in the hook and you went.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. No, that's what he's talking about.
That is funny. That is funny.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about because I was frame pulling where I was putting it all on the inner part of my elbow.
Yeah, you don't normally pull like that. Yeah. And you were like, let's try it.
I'm more of a bicep hook puller. What happened was when we were in,
rotate.
well, see, the thing is, what happened, I was sitting there and then I released, like I kind of let go a bit right when he hit. And because of that, it went pop.
I've done the same thing. I've done the same thing before.
I'll pop it on purpose.
I did it against Dale once. Yeah. Right before I actually really injured it. Yeah.
No, I never really have gotten a pop in the right elbow ever. It's too iron. It's too strong.
Well, yeah, if you build it up.
I started flopping, pushing as hard as I could in a good position, clearly. I never broke my arm. Then I think I made my elbow like
Phil wants to do a best of 7 every match in the straps.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Cody's okay with that.
Straps. He likes the straps. He'd be happy. I know. I like.
You didn't release. I just moved sideways. Yeah, Dakota's right. You tried your hardest.
No, actually,
Cody. You tried. You're like, ooh, I can't stop it.
How are you talking, Zach? You weren't even there.
I'm fucking with you, Cody.
What I was saying is, I was sitting here and I released with my attention, and so I let it off. And when he went sideways, that's why it popped because I released.
Well,
because I'm not a frame on frame puller. No. See, the thing is, I'm not a frame on frame puller.
No,
I didn't know. As soon as I released a little bit of the muscle in my arm on that frame, when he went sideways, my arm went like this, and it popped.
The trick to frame pulling
if I would have stayed here like this, he would have been fucked.
Yeah, the trick to frame pulling is to, instead of going backwards, put a little bit of down pressure. That'll help mitigate that, give you a little more to base off.
Yeah.
But the trick is, if you don't push down too hard, because if you push down too hard, you'll end up grabbing on the opponent and going down, where you want this to go down, but this to kind of float up like this. So like this is going down, but this is kind of going up. That's what you want when you push down with your elbow, is to have that rising from the push.
Look at DeWolf, eh? Got it. First guess, got it.
Brian, the Arm Wars guy, Lawrence Shalale.
Yes, that is who I called out.
That would be an amazing dude. That would be a great match.
Big Laws? It'd be great. Big Laws.
Dakota, if he wants to hook, he's going to have to go through this.
Hey, because doesn't Arm Wars want wars? I think, honestly, that match, I think we'd have a war. Because he's gotten really good lately. You know what? He improved a lot. Did you see the way he pulled against Oberst? Or who was it that he pulled? Was it Oberst?
Brian, I won't lie to you. I don't know if you win that match.
Well, hey, but you know what?
That's why it'd be a good match. And the main reason being that he's not as new to arm wrestling as people think.
No, he's good. No, listen.
He's been doing it for a lot longer than people think. He dabbled a little here and there.
I challenged him in a super chat on his channel a year and a half ago, and I think I would have whooped him. But I've watched him recently. He's gotten much more connected. He's working with Neil and shit, right? But he got much more connected, and I think I would have to train like if it was the last match of my life. I think he's gotten that good that for me and him to have a war, I had to have to put in a whole training session. And I mean, Neil wants bangers. He wants like max round bleeders, right? Listen,
Yeah.
I promise you, I can give win or lose. I can give that type of fight. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I
for
mean?
sure.
Well, it seems like I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of Zach on the table too.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. That was Brian. What do you mean?
Navel popping from a loose arm. I had
Okay, wait.
a tendon roll once.
Yeah, okay, Captain Phil. I'm 2 years younger than Cody.
Yeah.
If you want to know how old Cody is, I'm 2 years younger.
I guess now I'm gonna have to beat Dakota and then instantly get Zach on the table and beat him too.
Hey, actually, I think if you and Dakota have a burner, I'd actually have a chance. If you flash him 3 times, though, maybe not. But if you guys have a good burner, you never know. Don't underestimate me, Cody. When I'm fully locked in, flashing as hard as I can. When you're half burnt, come on. I don't know if I'd win, but I'd get a pin. I think I could sneak one on you before. Just what Cody would do. He'd come forward and I'd beat him because, like a man, he would lose. But then the next thing he'd do is whoop, whoop. I tell you, he'd go whoop, and I'd probably lose. But that first round, when he comes forward and we go arm on arm, you'll see it.
And I don't go arm on arm. I go bicep to your arm. My bicep is what holds it.
That's why.
I gotta
You
get
don't
my
go
blood
by-
pressure meds quick because it's rising.
But no, it's
Brian,
gonna be
you have a good match on Arm Wars. Oh yeah.
it's gonna be a good match on the 20th. I'm gonna have to bring some tissues for Dakota after he loses and cries.
Hey, man, I'm neutral on this match. I want it to be good. I want both of you to do good. In a perfect world, 3-2 would be the outcome. I think Brian would love the Arm Wars format. I think I would like it too, honestly. I think I'd do pretty good, you know? Put me up against the right guys, I think I'd do really good. You know? That's the thing. Got to get the right guys for me, though. Don't throw me with the freaking world champ and then be like, oh, this guy sucks. He didn't beat freaking Joseph Moranto. You know? Or maybe I could beat him. Who knows?
Well, you
Cody,
should
what do
beat
you think? You think I could beat Moranto right now? Think I got the power? Captain Phil Cardy, I'm 29, and Cody's 2 years older than me.
I'm 31. I'm 31 years old.
29 plus 2 is 31.
And
Like
I've
I
been
said,
pulling
like
for
Cody's
6 years.
Cody's been
Actually, I've been pulling for
himself
6.5
his
years.
entire life to this day.
No, I've been pulling for 6.5 years now.
Yeah, I'm in it for and technically okay. Do we count first time you practiced on a table or the first time you competed?
You came to practice.
Yeah, so 4.5 years. My first competition was in March, 3 years after, three months after my first practice. First practice in December. Second practice was in January. Third practice was Devin Larratt. Fourth practice was Devin Larratt. And then from there I went on. That is true. That is true, Cody.
We
Dakota
start
will
at the same
feel bad.
time, Zach.
What's up,
My
Brian?
practices were exact same as yours almost in the beginning.
Yeah.
We started exact, like almost the same time. Like
December 14th was my very first
it
practice.
was halfway through December.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
And then my first time competing, I'll be 4 years competing August 3rd.
Mhm.
And you started
Yeah, 'cause you
a month and a half before me. Yeah.
I started it in March. In March was when Lethbridge did their lockdown.
Yeah. And I did Drayton Valley, but it wasn't until August.
Yeah.
So I've been competing.
Well, I'll
4
look at
years.
Phil. I'll see who you've beaten and stuff. And you never know, we might be able to set that match up one of these days.
Totally. It's totally possible. No, I think you and Phil Cardy would be awesome. I think it'd be a really good match. It's kind of like, early. Yeah, Miles Hutton in the chat. I think Miles and me be a good match. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Dakota. That wouldn't be fair. See, that's what I mean. If they gave me Moranto, I would look terrible. It wouldn't look good. You got to give me a guy that makes me look good. Joseph Moranto would make me look like I'm fucking.
Phil Cardy
I'll be like,
said he's old enough to be his daddy. When I win, I want Cody to call me daddy. Nice. Well, you know what?
Cody's definitely not losing now.
Well, we were talking about having a collab event, me and Perry. So maybe through the fingers, those guys, we can hook up with Perry. And he wanted to bring make a East Coast team, and we make a
Yo,
West.
that's what we're talking about. That's literally what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, we already talking about it. Yeah, but anyway, let's just do it.
I know that's what I
Well,
mean.
you know
Let's do
what?
it. That's
You know what
perfect.
I
We already
find
got the
funny?
matches.
Dakota may have him help training him a little bit to maybe help him out a bit, but even on the post of our match, you guess who said I'm the favorite?
Who?
Dakota's own teammate, Jeff Miller, the one I just beat.
Meth Giller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Armbender,
Well, Jeff just lost
1085.
to you,
How
so I
much
think
you want
Jeff
to
would-
bet on a match, Cody? $250 USD.
Oh, if Dakota beats Cody, he gets $100. But Cody doesn't get $100 if he wins.
Okay,
Only
Allie.
Dakota.
Allie coming in as the high roller here. Dakota beat Cody and get $100 from me. So that sucks for you, Cody, because that's $100 for Dakota. You got to make it so Cody.
Yeah, you know what? That's
You know, why he
Brian.
you know what that says though? That says Allie thinks you're winning.
But you know what's funny? Also, Brian, Ali is gonna have to pay me $100 when he has his match against Eugene and loses.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Ooh.
Allie said that, didn't he?
That's a hard one.
Ali looked at me and
don't
said, "I
sleep
will
on
give you
Ali."
$100." No, at our event, Ali looked at me and said, "I will give you if I lose my next match with Eugene," and shook my hand. So I'm getting ready to make $100 because I'm going to make $100.
Cody's just getting it. So Cody's actually wheeling and dealing. He's making it so every match that happens, somehow he gets $100 from somebody. Cool.
I need $100.
I think you gotta
Cody's
get in on
saying,
that.
Cody, by all means, you should be the favorite. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying it's going to suck when everyone says you're the favorite and you still lose.
I don't like being the favorite. I will tell you that much.
Yeah, because
I
it does
like
suck. No, he's got a point. If you're the favorite and you lose, it does suck. Because you're like, man, either I got worse or they got a lot better. Either
you
way,
wanna know something too? It's
negative.
like everybody, like, so 90% of people said that I was going to lose to Len, right? And I got kind of butthurt by it. I'm like, come on, guys. You think I took this match thinking I didn't have a chance to win? Like, you know what I mean?
And remember
And
what
then
I
I was-
said? The reason I
but-
thought you were going to win.
I know. But I use it
Len.
as fuel, though. I use it as fuel.
And you should. You totally should.
Yes.
I honestly
do.
could give two shits if you believe in me or not. It's awesome when people do believe in me, but believing in me or not believing in me isn't gonna deter me at all. It might help
No.
me, but it's never gonna be a
I think it
negative.
almost helps me because I think I go in there angry and I'm strong. And I've already found out when I'm angry, I'm stronger. So
So
And
Ali,
hey, if I'm not the favorite and people say I'm not the favorite, well, I'm not the favorite. It makes sense to me.
oh no, it's not that. It's not that. No. Listen, I at the end of the day, I'm grown up enough to know that on paper, you know what, I can see it right on paper. Len was definitely the favorite, right?
Yeah.
But you always got that thing where it's like, was everyone against me? You know what I mean? You think, well, fuck, I thought you would think I had a chance. You know what I mean? But like I said, that there actually just kind of goes as fuel because when you get to that table, you think about that. Well, yeah, no one thinks I should be in this match. Fuck
I
that.
also
I'm no
get-
bitch, right?
I also get fuel when there's more things that besides being favorite or underdog that gives.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, totally.
You can use whatever gets you pumped. For me, it's anger. Like Len, he did it bad again. Like Len, I tried telling him, Chuck, I probably could have lost. Christian, I probably could have lost, but they did something to really piss me off. And Len, he just pushed all the right fucking buttons at the end. And because listen, I was so tired when I went up to that room before our match. I looked at Sean and said, "My legs are gone. This event's killing me." Because
I realized I didn't sit down one time that entire weekend.
No.
I didn't sit down
You
one
know
bounced-
what?
I realized that. I'm like, I don't think I sat down one time.
So I was scared when I
Even when I
went
was announcing, I was standing up announcing the draw sheet. Like I didn't sit down.
Mhm.
Well,
So I'm just saying, if it wasn't for anger, how was I winning that match? I had no energy.
Yeah,
But I
right.
was
You have
able to
to.
get pissed off. Yeah, Sean
And
said
don't-
Body
now,
started
bro.
burning fat.
Yeah, Sean said now. He goes, now. He goes, get mad now. Like, mad. You're mad. I'm like, okay, Sean, I'm
Yeah.
mad. And then I just found like little things. And that's why I was acting like an idiot. Like, they would be yelling pin and I'd be running over to them. Fuck you. It's not a pin.
Yeah,
Fucking.
yeah.
I was like,
Keep the
getting
fire
kinda,
burning. Yeah.
And you know
I
what?
was
I
doing it
have
on
my
We
purpose.
got a few comments here.
Oh yeah,
I have my
Real
own
quick.
rage built up for Dakota.
Yeah. Captain Phil Cardy said, "Bring a G when we meet Cody." Christian Love, which is Christian Demores from practice, says, "New guy at practice was making you sweat today, Cody. Was he that strong?" And then Phil Cardy also said, "Favorites don't always win." And then Dakota said, "This is how I feel for this match, Brian. So I understand where you're coming from. I'm excited to be able to be fired up and have nothing to lose."
yeah.
And then Christian also said he was a big guy. So Cody, you have a couple things you got to answer there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that guy from practice, the 300 pounder who
UC Hunter.
has beaten Brian before.
Oh, he beat me in an amateur when I was an amateur. Yeah.
Still.
After a super match and a masters class. But yes, the
I
guy's
bet
super
you-
strong. He's super strong.
I bet you
He
give
is
that guy 6 months of solid training, and he would be in the upper echelons of the super heavyweights. He has heavy potential. That guy,
the guy has got a very strong hand. His hand is.
he's
and
not
he
just,
has
but
no
not even
pull
just his
either.
hand. His arm is strong.
No, I know the guy. Listen, I remember being locked up with him, and actually, I was kind of pissed too because the bracket went kind of weird, and I seen him. He was like, "Wah!" He spazzes out. The guy's got energy too. He wants to win. He makes all those facial expressions like But anyway, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to pull that guy, and I'm like, I had already pulled Jaden the super match, already pulled Masters. And then, sure enough, felt his fucking hand in his arm, and the guy's hardly ever arm wrestled in his life. And I just remember I stopped his arm, no problem, but he had my hand twisted in circles. So I stopped him, but there was so much pain in my hand from that guy that I think I might have didn't lay down, but I just kind of went with it because he fucked me. He fucked my hand up, and I remember it. But I think I beat him right now. I would pull him right now. But the thing is he's so good. If he actually trained, the guy doesn't even pull either. The guy arm wrestled like he never even arm wrestled before. Just entered the tournament and was that good. So I think you're right.
And sometimes guys are like that, right?
I think if he started coming to practice within a short period of time, he'd be one of the. Yes, I agree. He's got like a
Yeah, I
push
felt it
car fucking power to like Andre.
I was showing him
Pushkar.
just some of the basics, some stancing basics, and just kind of how he should stand for his style.
Yeah, I can make a pull. I have to do.
I already made it. It's already done. It's
Okay.
been going here for the past minute and a half.
Oh, okay. Wow, Dakota's winning the poll.
14 votes so far. There's 29 people in the chat, so I'll wait until it gets to at least 20 before I stop it.
Yeah.
Let some more roll in there.
Both. Yeah, but that's
Where's the poll?
It seems like
How do you see the
it
poll?
seems like it's in the YouTube.
Oh.
It's in the YouTube.
My goodness.
So it's
It's on the YouTube.
it could be a little
Oh.
bit of a popularity biased, but I you know what? Okay, so what, Cody? You're the underdog. Dakota's 60, you're 40. So now you can be the underdog. Use that as
You know
fuel.
what? I've had certain people that know us very well that are highly respected in the sport go, why?
Oh, do you want to? I can. Hey, Phil, if you want to hop on now, I can send you an invite. I just gotta.
I got to hop off, so maybe that'll work. He'll replace me.
Well, there's like 25 minutes left in the pod. I have to get off around 9, so
Yeah, I
maybe
gotta hop
you know
off.
what? Why don't we get Phil on? Phil, we'll get you on next pod because we're actually
Yeah.
gonna be killing
This
it.
Tuesday, if you're free, Phil, I think Tuesday.
Yeah,
will be good.
Tuesday. If you're free Tuesday night, man, hop on. I'll send you an invite. Just PM me. Yeah, PM me. Brian Parliament. I'm on Messenger. Or send me Brian Parliament at gmail.com.
One more vote, and I'm going to end the poll. So if you didn't vote
So
yet,
if you're
you can
not
vote in
on
there.
if you're not on Facebook Messenger, you can email me at brianparliament at gmail.com. And then what I can do is I can send you a link on Gmail if you don't use Messenger. So I'll get you on here. Because we should talk East Coast, West Coast, because I think there's a lot of matches that'd be a lot of fun to make between the West Coast and the East Coast.
You know
Like
what?
I said, I already got a couple guys said they'd come. Dylan Courier said he'd come. Chris Gallant said he'd come down for an event of like that. Few people. I want to pull Sean Ross. Fucking,
That would be so awesome if Chris could make it. I hope he would want the match with me. I know I'm a little bit of a smaller guy, but
yeah.
But
I
Dakota,
know that-
you
Yeah, but
forget.
you're Canadian national champ, and I think he won nationals one year too, didn't he?
Chris, yeah, I think he won it the same year as me, but in his weight class.
In that one up,
One
maybe,
second.
or
Yeah.
the year before, yeah.
I got to say that Dakota said, I also asked about why about this match. I remember you called me out for a few weeks. I've actually been calling you out for a match since like a year and a half to 2 years.
Yeah.
Like you got to think, I think it was last summer or the summer before that. I had Brian. Brian, I think you were doing the backyard SummerSlam or you were doing an event. And I wanted to pull you.
See,
And
Patrick,
we were a lot
Josh is
closer
pulled,
then.
so Josh has pulled Patrick, and
Yeah,
Josh
Paul here.
kills him on the right. Okay, Zach, we're gonna go in a minute too. You have a great night, brother.
Have a good night, everybody. See you guys next time.
Yeah, for sure.
We will be. I don't know if we will, but I will. If nothing else, I'll be streaming the Cody Dakota match if no one else is. I think
Oh, yeah.
Dakota probably will be, but just for that match, I want to stand
I'll
up
be
and
at
get
that match.
I want to stand and get a really good,
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
break
you definitely.
so-
Even if Dakota's filming it, we're going to be filming it for Through the Fingers.
Yeah, I want to get like a live, maybe if it's not a live, then a video of me standing close to you guys, so it's better angle, like a different angle for us. But
that's
yeah, he's got a way
kinda
bigger
cool.
hand on me, totally, and that's why I think it's going to be fun because he will have and he fights the height too with his big hand, but I fight it with a small hand, so I think that'll be fun.
That'd be cool. Yeah, for sure.
And I'd let him come in at whatever weight he wants to pull
I
at.
think
I would
this
make him
guy,
up.
this McKinnon. So Patrick. So listen, I got Patrick beating Josh left-handed, but I don't got him beating Josh right-handed. Sorry.
Right-handed's a big ask to beat Josh right-handed, man.
Yeah. Listen,
Even
Patrick
left is
more of a
still
lefty.
impressive.
He is more of a lefty though, Patrick. I think he won nationals left-handed.
Peace out, guys. Okay, now I'm really on. Peace.
Hey, brother, have a good one.
Dakota said, we are teammates. One second. We are teammates and pull all the time, so I don't see the point. Well, yes, we are teammates, but I don't see an issue with pulling teammates. And you know what? We've only ever pulled in practice. We've never actually felt each other in any serious scenario. And me and Jared, but look, me and Jared are teammates. There's nothing wrong with that match when we did it. Brian and Curtis were teammates. Nothing wrong with that match when it happened. Brian and Jared's brother, I'm drawing the name blank there. Jaden. They were teammates. Nothing wrong with that match. There's nothing wrong with having super matches with your teammates because all it does is motivate both of you to do better and train harder.
Listen, the match made more sense for me when Clifton was interested in throwing up money because Dakota did make a statement that you got him all day on the left, but he thinks he could get you on the right. And then Clifton said, I'll put $500 up. I'd love to see that match. That's the only reason I think that you guys should have done it. Was at that point, it was like, okay, there's $500 someone's willing to put up. And now we have a question. Does Dakota really beat Cody on the right hand? So that's the only reason I think that it should happen now, right? Which I think is valid. But either way, I mean, it's fine.
But you know what? I also don't take practice pulling you seriously because I know you're a sandbagging motherfucker.
Dakota
Not
does
even
sandbag.
I'm not even saying that to be rude, but you're a sandbagging motherfucker, and I want to feel you in an actual match.
I can agree with that.
And then Joe Nello said Cody calling out matches with people who are lighter than him. I only have ever actually I've never called out anyone lighter than me. Most of Dakota's super matches are 220s. Almost
he
every
pulled
match in
240s.
Montana has been 220.
He pulled 242s.
No, but what I'm saying, yeah. But every single match I've seen Dakota have in Montana has been a 220 weight class. So
Yeah.
it's not that he's lighter than me. Dakota bounces back and forth. Just like how I pulled at provincials at 198. I used to be 198.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, listen, it's just the common sense stuff, right? Like, made sense. So, like I said, I don't think after the $500 thing, it made sense. I would have, I want $500. I would have said, hey, Dakota, let's go 250. Let's just do the match, and then we each get some money for it.
But the thing is, Joe Nello, yet again, you don't know what you're talking about. Alex hasn't been walking around at 193 for a while. He even told me himself. When he came to pull me, he said he was like 220 to 222. He was in a high end of the 220 weight class. And it wasn't for me. It was just how he was staying around that weight because his weight class for Mac was 205.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know Dakota didn't weigh that much. I'm just no, I know that. I know he pulled up. I know why he pulled up. No. I mean, I think Dakota's. I remember him saying he was more than Cody though. I think the weight thing's not an issue. He's a 220 guy, right? Cody's a 220 guy. Fuck it, just get it over with. Get the match over. Who knows? Maybe Dakota busts Cody's hand and gets him, or maybe Cody fucking slams Dakota, but then it'll be done anyway, and then we'll know. I mean, sometimes I guess when you talk about something so much, it's bound to you should make it happen.
Well, the thing is, Jonello, even in Grand Prairie when I pulled him, he was 205, which is the 220 weight class.
Yeah. Cody's best weight is around 210, I think. 210, you're healthy, you're not depleted, and you're not, you know what I mean? Cody, what do you think your best weight is really? I would say I would put you at 210. Like if there was a 210 class, you'd be perfect in that class. What do you think, Cody?
Yeah, like if we did like EBW where it was 95, I'd like the 95 kg class.
Yeah. But yeah, you can pull 198 because you just cut to it recently. So
yeah, but even for provincials, I had to cut 21 pounds in 21 days.
Yeah. I think I know your next match. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think you know my next match too. Well, my next scheduled one for sure, but that's all the way in February. So, but I do have a couple more matches that are, in the works. But I'm sure you know about the one. And I'm very happy to finally. You've been at the Armbender twice, Dakota. And I'm just fucking pumped that I got my opportunity to pull at the Armbender this year. So that's awesome. Armbender's the shit. I think it's got to be the biggest hype tournament in North America now. Like they're doing wicked things at the Armbender. Fuck. And it helped me win in my match last weekend too, because Josh watched my match. For sure he did. So at least he got to see me win. So that was good.
Well, I guess we'll be seeing Tim Lewis in Toronto in a little while for a MAC event.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done MAC before.
Yeah, I know. That's where he beat Auden. I mean, Milo.
Yep. Agree.
I don't know. I gotta really sit down and game plan after Dakota. I want to do 3 months of training, hard training, table time, weights, and then I want to pick a match and get it set. And it might be Phil.
That'd be
Mr.
good.
Phil McCracken.
We work something out. Oh, starting to heal a little bit.
I'm gonna have to get him a shirt that says Phil McCracken.
Yeah, so I suck left arm. Solomon, I don't think I can beat Solomon left. But my right, I guess I can beat Solomon. I'm sure of it. But he's just a headache to pull. He's another one. When you get on the table with Solomon, he pulls out all the stops. I got so mad at him calling him a dirty arm wrestler, and he's really not. He's just so experienced. He knows all the tricks. He knows how to get away with an early start. He knows how to he's frustrating guy to pull, Solomon. But I do eventually, I am eventually going to. I'm supposed to pull. There's a chance I'll be pulling Solomon, but the problem is that event. So SB's event, I got asked to pull Solomon at SB's event. But it was supposed to be an Arnold qualifier. And then now I heard SB's got pissed off at Arnold's and said, he's not doing another Arnold qualifier. So I'm like, I'm not 100% on my match. I don't know 100% if I want to go to that event. But I was really hoping to get qualified for Arnold's too. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I just thought of this like recently, so I'm just spitting it out. It's not for sure. There's still a chance I go to Manitoba and Paul Solomon. It just changed a bit because the qualifier is now in Grand Prairie. So, and I'm for sure going to the Grand Prairie event. I think that's September, right, for Grand Prairie, Cody?
Yeah, it's always September.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I've had, you know what? I have to say about Grand Prairie, I've had nothing but great super matches there. In the 2 years I've been there,
I got
nothing but
food
great
poisoning
super
when
matches.
I went there and lost my super match that year. I remember.
Like my first year ever going there, I whooped my first 2 matches 3-1 with Jeremy Etsy.
I was there. I
Then-
watched it.
My next year, I had a match with Kyle Evanoff left-handed. It was a match. It was. I commend him on giving it a try. And then on my right, I did lose, but I think I showed a lot of people that I was not just a low-level guy on the right arm with Joe Fox.
Alex got
So
to pull
I'm-
Luke Kent. That's pretty cool. That's somebody you want to pull one day is Luke Kent. That guy's a killer. He's still number 1 in North America in his weight class.
Yeah.
I think that's your weight class. Yeah. So,
But-
but
I do got to get going here.
yeah, me too. I was just gonna say, you got anything else? Well, you know what?
No.
We'll try to do another one. We'll do one Tuesday night, and then we'll get Phil Cardy on. Be great to talk to some East Coast guys. Yeah, I had food poisoning at for Uncle John. Yeah, sucked.
Well,
Actually, it
this-
wasn't just me. Terry got food poisoning and died in his room. Missed the whole event. So there was a bug in the kitchen that night. Sorry, Cody, what were you saying?
No, this Conwell was saying after he beats Tim, I'm next.
Okay. Well, okay. You know what? At least he said after Tim.
Yeah.
Beats.
Well, I gotta get going, everybody.
Question. So, yep,
The
me
girlfriend's
too.
gonna-
So,
Get on that.
yeah, no worries. No worries. See that? Oh, I'm so sore. I can't even flex properly. Oh.
Take a good look, Dakota. That's the arm that's going to beat you. I hope everyone has a good night and like and subscribe.
Don't lose any sleep,
And-
Cody.
Ditto, Dakota.
That's Dakota saying bye. That was pretty slick.
Bye.
Okay.